We have time.
Yeah. Apparently, the event quest that's going on, one of them was to make 7 nice
And
curve
we are live.
throws in a row.
Ooh, but that's not. As long as they're just
Hello.
nice. Hello.
Turn off Pokemon Unite then.
Silly wabbit.
But yeah.
My goodness.
But you have to make them in a row, and if you break the streak, it starts over.
Yes, yeah, that's one of the fallbacks for Pokemon Go. Is that it actually does keep track of what you do and what you don't do.
Yeah, and that drove me crazy this morning.
Now, if only my mind worked the same way with D&D.
Alrighty. So, welcome back. Been away for a while. That taking a week off is like a while.
Yeah.
But, it's the summer. Things happen. People have lives. But welcome everyone. Welcome back to Wayward Wanderers. We had a little bit of a break. Our schedule is gonna change a little bit just because again IRL is a beast.
I got a new job.
So we're making adjustments. Let's see. So we are at our, believe it or not, our 1 year anniversary. So
Yeah!
Yeah.
This campaign's been going for a year. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks you guys for participating. And I was given these awesome like gifts for the 1 year. So like I'll probably have to like link the pictures for them because my camera is gonna basically.
Oh, it's a dice bag.
Yes, it is a dice bag.
It's a nice dice bag.
I will link pictures, and this is a little coffee which totally disappears because of course.
Yeah.
I will link pictures. I have pictures. They are amazing and awesome, and I love them to pieces.
And the best part is they were handmade by Siva.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Yes. With love and care. So even more appreciated. Thank you. And to continue with that appreciation and our 1 year with Wayward Wanderers and this Extinction Curse campaign, I have a gift for the players.
Uh-oh.
Do I get a pet wolfie?
You gotta get to the right level for that.
It's there. We just gotta get through the hermitage and I can get a pet wolfie. There's the baby pet
I said
wolfie.
the players, not the player.
Okay, well.
So I'm gonna move us over to the the map so that people can actually see what's being given.
I just want a pet wolfie.
You're close. I mean, you have a semi-domesticated,
I'm getting this. Hopefully I did a good roll on my survival.
Not only did you get a new puppy, you also have a new shield.
I don't have a oh, well, I don't look, I don't want to use this as a shield. Look what happened to Beauregard. It still hasn't been 10 days to where I can use Beauregard yet. I don't think it's been 10 days.
No, I think you have 3 days left.
I have 3 more days before I can get Beauregard back.
Okay.
Sleuth hound. Sweet bug.
So.
Boy.
So I just popped something into all of your handouts.
Handouts.
Treasure? Where are handouts?
Yep. You should see. Actually, I gotta open it up on the other window. Yeah. I don't know why you're not. Oh, because I have to update it. So, what you see is my gift to the players. This is the game, please, with the nonsense. So I need another monitor. Come on, thank you. What? Thank you. With the nonsense, stop it. Like there's no. That's a window in the same window. You should not spawn another window instance on me. Roll 20. Dear Lord. Like you're all right. We're just gonna have Cam's goofy for like a little minute while I show this off to people. So there we go. So what I have given all of you is what I call the golden hero point.
Oh.
Yes. So basically, if you read the description, I'm going to read in chat, and the cameras are going to be. I just want to show the picture off so people can see what it looks like, and then I will put it back to regular map cams. So I basically took our little dice bag that Siva made for me, and I turned it into the icon for it. So, yay!
Oh, thank you.
So that
Do we
is,
find that? Because I'm not seeing it anywhere.
you should see it under your handouts. I made it available so all players should be able to see it.
Okay, where do we find handouts? I'm seeing it on my second on my
Yeah,
See,
in your
stream, but
journal, you should see a listing in there now for golden handouts.
Yeah, the show must go on, and then a player art handouts are there, but I don't see anything other than the art handout.
Huh, that's weird. It should be. Let me see. Oh, I know why. Duh. Sorry.
Get available to the player.
Yeah, I didn't add it to you guys. Sorry. It's been a long week.
I know what you mean.
It's been a long, long time.
Alrighty. There we go.
Yay!
Hello.
Now you should see it.
hmm.
And zoom. Stop with the stupid.
Aha.
Sorry about the cameras getting all messed up. I don't know why, but for some reason my Roll20 cam window is like not acting correctly.
You know, I have an idea of what I'm using my golden hero point on.
All right. So I can read it to everyone who's watching. So the golden hero point. So in Pathfinder, there are hero points, and you get 3 at the start of your sessions or campaigns, whatever. And then I normally will give 1 out to everyone after every break as a refresh. And hero points normally can be used to either roll for initiative, roll at advantage. Or I'm sorry, well, not roll for advantage, but roll to re-roll a check. So basically, you roll, you fail to hit something, you sacrifice a hero point to re-roll a d20 roll. And the other thing you can do with normal hero points is if you, let's say, die, you can sacrifice all of your remaining hero points to not be dead and be unconscious, but stabilized. So what the golden hero point is, I'm just going to read the description that I made up for it. So celebrating our 1-year anniversary, all players are being gifted a single golden hero point. The golden hero point acts like a regular hero point with some small exceptions. Firstly, this gift does not expire, so until you use it, you have access to it. The golden hero point is used separately from normal hero points given during a session. The golden hero point can be used to remove the dying and wounded conditions. If not wounded or dying, the golden hero point can be used to remove all current adverse conditions. Regardless of knowing the outcome of any D20 roll, the Golden Hero Point can be used to roll with advantage or re-roll any failure with advantage. Before knowing the result of an attack, the Golden Hero Point can be used to add 2 additional damage dice to your primary attack only. The Golden Hero Point can be used also to downgrade any DC check of an enemy before knowing the result. So if they get a success, it downgrades to a failure, and if they fail, it downgrades to a critical failure. And lastly, should the player die, the Golden Hero Point can be used to grant the critical success result of the Resurrect Ritual, with no casting cost or skill check required.
Ooh.
That is the hugest function that it could do. So those are the options you have available to use it for. Once it is used, it is gone. And if we get to year 2, you'll get another one. But, and basically when you use them, I'll mark it off that you've used it. And then, regular hero points from then on. So it's very powerful. You may not want to use it right away. If you want to use it right away, be sure you know what you're using it for, because once it's gone, it's gone. And that's pretty much it. So with that, let's jump back into it. So you guys slept for another night in the Hermitage, and yeah, I mean, you do what you do. Like I said, I'm not going to stop you from doing a thing unless it breaks the campaign. So.
So do we start this session then with the golden hero point plus a regular hero point?
You have your hero point that you start with, and then you have the golden hero point as well. So. So I don't have like a marker for the golden hero point. It's just
so the golden hero point. We could just have it up there in our collection of stuff.
Yep.
And then when we use it, Azrin just goes in and just takes it.
Yep.
So don't worry too much.
Once you use it, I will poof it away, and it'll be gone until the next anniversary. So you guys heard some clattering behind the door. That
Yeah, no, the door was locked.
That leads into the rest of Hermitage, and the door was barred. Our overenthusiastic barbarian made an astonishing roll and knocked the door and the bar off of its hinges, landing prone on the other side of the door on top of the door. And that's where we're picking up today. So let me set the scene for you guys. So we have Shothra in here, and
Ole!
And she
Ole!
is prone. And when you come into this room, you find that you are not alone. Wait.
Now, to clarify, at this point, we haven't completed our long rest, have we?
Yes, we have.
Yes,
Yeah, we
yes,
have.
we have.
We have.
Yes.
We have rested.
You've rested.
Yes, that's why the door was locked.
Yeah, because someone while we were sleeping decided to lock us in.
Oh, lock us out.
Yeah.
That.
Now I remember you saying that because I did so with such poise that we surprised them and we get the first initiative.
Yeah, they weren't expecting the door to come flying off the hinges. So those are your guys' rolls. Let me switch back here, and I need to.
Basically, a surprise round is going on.
Yeah, because things. Okay. he's one of these, so that doesn't really matter. He's still gonna.
So are our dying and wounded conditions removed then as well?
Yeah. Well, your dying conditions, obviously, you're because you were healed, but you after a night's rest, your wound condition is removed. So yes.
Okay.
Anyone who was wounded is no longer wounded.
What does that do to the elf?
I don't know. You're in combat. You haven't found out what it did to the elf yet.
Okay. Oh, the rest.
Yep.
Well, you did ask
Okay.
him a few questions when we last were.
Yeah, that was the night before. So let's see.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
initiative.
Right now, the scene is Shathos knocked down the door. Uh-oh.
Yep.
I'm fine.
I'm fine. Jeez. Yep. Ugh. I didn't add these before because didn't want you guys knowing what was in store for you. Okay. And descending. And let's get that updated. Alrighty, so the Vemlick would normally be able to go, but he has surprise Gwennon. You hear a loud, like you hear the sound of demolition. It's the closest thing I can describe because it's a heavy reinforced door that was barred and fixed into a cement wall was literally knocked off of its hinges, and you just hear, like, Shathra scream something in Orcish, and then you hear like a bang and a crash, and Cantrell and Shima gasping with surprise, and a little yelp from the wolf outside of the room that you're in.
I didn't want to scare little Wolfie.
I mean,
Congratulations.
Okay. So my door is closed and locked, so it's one action to open that door since we're in combat?
Yep. So it's
Okay.
move to get to the door, one to open it, and then if depending on what you can see, which I can tell you from inside the room won't be anything that you can access, you'd have to step out into the room. So it would cost you 3 actions to basically step out into position where you can see what's going on.
And that's what I'll do then with my turn.
Alrighty, so you can put yourself, anywhere. Yep, so you're out there. Alrighty, so Gwennon comes out and you see the sorry state of Shathra on the floor with like a, shit-eating grin on her face. So, yeah, it's...
I'm quite proud of myself.
Oh, yes, you're quite proud of yourself. With that proudness, it is your go.
Well, I stand up
Alrighty, so...
and I look over and I'm just like, well, shit.
Alright, so
And I pop my rage.
Okay. So that's your second action.
Yep, let me get I always keep forgetting how many hit points I get. Okay, and because I'm right next to one, it's time to swing. Oh, it's always a great start to this campaign. 17 to hit.
17. Oh wait, yep, 17 hits. It is
Yeah.
not inside of the body. It's tentacly
Well.
goodness right now.
That's disgusting because I'm used to it being in a tent in a body. So
Yep.
my cold iron axe is gonna be hitting his face.
Alrighty.
Comes the boom.
11.
Okay. So it screeches in pain as you feel you've done more damage to it than you think you ought to have.
Hee 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 hee.
Okay.
And that's all of my actions.
Alrighty. So let's see. We are going to until. Alrighty, and you see this person back here. Looks like one of those not barbarian looking type dudes with the shield and the trident.
Oh, good.
This person looks more like looks more clerical.
Oh, great. Even better.
And they're chanting. And
Of
after
course.
of course.
Of course.
Of course. And after they're done chanting, appearing
Oh, son of a bitch.
next
Oh.
to you.
Not them again.
Blink. Yep. Their favorite thing to summon. You've fought this elemental thing before. Let's see, it goes on its turn to make things easier, and it now is exuding an aura. 10. Poof. Alrighty, so this I believe also affects you guys. Let's see. Okay, so you're not immune. That's fine. We were gonna cast it anyway. So anyone who's in that aura right now needs to give me a DC 16 Fortitude save.
I'm assuming I'm in the aura.
Yep. So that's going to be the two. I mean, you guys know what they are. They're Vermlix. It's going to be Cantrell, and I will have you roll for the Blood Wolf pup.
Okay, well, I got 21.
Alrighty.
You said this was a fortitude?
That is correct, sir.
Son of a bitch. The wolf pup got a 12.
Okay. So actually, you know what? The wolf pulp, because it's a non-combatant, you can't use it to actually do anything, and no one's actively trying to kill it. It is affected because it failed, but it's going to basically leave the aura. I'll give it a reaction.
Good.
To run and
Good.
hide.
Yes. Run and hide, pup. I'll come find you after I'm done killing these people.
After you're done killing these people. And so let's see. Anyone who fails the check, it's a DC 16. So one of the Vermlix does fail. The other one passes. Does he pass?
Are they affecting themselves?
One of them seems to be unaffected. One of them seems to be affected. They're not immune to this particular aura. So you're fatigued while you remain in the area. If you're immune to the environmental heat effect, then you're fine. Monsters or automatic effects everything in a specified radiation. Monsters need such auras deal damage. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. Does it just give you exhaustion? Become fatigued while they remain in the aura? Yeah. So you anyone who's in the aura has the fatigued condition, and I need to make a condition goblin so that way people will know what those things are. But I think the condition for fatigued is in the compendium. Let's see.
Got an 18, so I'm all okay with that.
Conditions. Yes. Alrighty. Perfect. So it's in the compendium, so it's perfect. So you're fatigued. So basically, you're tired and can't summon much energy. You take a -1 status penalty. -1 status penalty to your AC and saving throws. You cannot use exploration activities, which doesn't matter because you're not in exploration mode. You recover from fatigue after a full night's rest. That doesn't count because you're being fatigued because of an aura. So while you're next to this particular thing that was summoned, you have a -1 to your AC and saving throws.
Oh, great. So I'm pretty much at 17 AC now instead of 18.
Yep.
Well, that's if you fail, right?
It's DC 16 fortitude. So
Yeah, I passed it.
yeah, she passed
Yeah.
it. She's fine.
18 here.
Yep. So you passed.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
okay.
So
one of
only
these
the wolf
guys.
fail.
Yep, and only one of these dudes failed. So I will let
Also,
you know
I noticed
that
my point on the thing is my silhouette, not my picture.
yeah, some of the assets are messed up. I thought I had the assets correct with just the 4 of you guys, but I was looking through my assets folder and I don't see it, and they're not showing up in my Discord. My Discord
So you gotta
convo with
see.
Zoro.
Yeah.
So I have to talk to her and have her send me fresh copies. I was under the presumption that I had them already, so I didn't check beforehand, like the pro streamer that I am. So
All good.
so, and since this thing was summoned, it actually gets to attack right now. So it's going to use both of its attacks to try and narfle the orc,
Of course.
because the orc is right next to her, and she looks like she's a threat. So she takes her big whole Wampin Warhammer.
Oh boy.
Yep. Alrighty, so let's see. So she. Let's see. So. Pick a color, black or red. I'll let you be the arbiter of your fate.
I didn't know we were playing roulette.
Black.
Alrighty. So the first swing is a 16, and that will miss you. Because you're 17 right now, so.
I'm at 18, actually, because I don't have that fatigue.
Oh, okay, yeah. And the other one, let's see, -5, so that's 15 plus 9. So 25 will hit you. The second
Yes.
attack. But it's not a crit, so I mean, that
was close.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
But as you remember, these things hit like a Mack truck.
Oh boy.
So you will take 6 points of bludgeoning damage and 5 points of fire damage.
Mm.
Okay.
So that's 11. Basically, what I did to that thing is then I jumped them, then I get hit right back.
Yep, and I need you to wait for a second because there is a thing that is going to happen. Let's see.
Oh, lovely.
Let's see if this intervenes. Does not intervene. So something that was going to happen doesn't happen. The fatigued Vemlik tries to attack you. It wants. So it definitely wants to narfle you. So it's going to try and let's see. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because it's in its non-body form. So,
If it tries to take over my body, I swear to God, I'm gonna pull that thing out of my throat.
all right. So first attack is a miss. Oh, Jesus Christ! The second attack is another miss. You're tired, sir. And it's gonna try and attack you again because that's all it can do. Ooh, that may actually -10. 20. Yep, a 20 hits. Yes. It is not a crit, but it is a hit. I will take it. Well, I'm sorry, correction. You will take it. Ooh, nice damage. So that is going to be 16 points of piercing damage.
What the hell?
Yeah, you haven't fought these things in a while. They bite hard.
I didn't. God damn it.
I remember the first time you fought these things, you guys almost narfled. Alrighty, Shima, it's your go.
All right.
Help!
So I just realized that I have something in my feats called incredible movement, which adds 10 to my movement.
Yeah, at your level, yeah, you have a +10 to your base movement right now. It increases, I think, every other level from
every 4 levels is said on there.
Oh, okay, I'm thinking of different monk then.
So let's see. That would put me right over there. Going past Shoppa.
Yeah, that'll easily get you in the room. And I need
That's 25
and a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Well, Fortitude saving throw.
Yeah, let's say it was Fortitude, not Constitution.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Just
It's technically the same thing.
yeah.
It's true.
I'm switching D&D brains.
So that's going to be a 25.
25. Well, that is totally a success. So you're fine.
Okay. And then use the rest of my movement to get over to this guy.
There is no rest of your movement. You have to move in a single move.
Well, I was counting 25 and...
Okay, so all right, so you move into as you're moving into the room, you pass your fortitude save. What's your total movement right now?
35.
35. So
yeah.
Let's see. So all right.
Okay.
So that will take you 2 actions to get to where you are.
Okay, I'll move back one then. I'll move to here and start railing on this guy right here.
Okay.
I am going to do flurry of blows. Actually, first off, since I'm in there, I am going to go into tiger stance first, then flurry of blows.
All righty.
That is going to be a 25 to hit.
25 is a hit. It is not a crit.
All right. That's going to be 9 points of damage.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. No, this thing has a -1 to its AC, so you do crit it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so
don't want to cheat you.
I rolled a 7 plus 2. That's 9. So
18.
18. So I hit 18 on it. Second roll, I minus 4 from it because it's agile.
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah. -4 for agile. Agile is a -1 to the map.
Okay, that's gonna be 15 to hit.
With the negative to its AC, you actually hit it.
All right.
Nice.
And that is gonna be a 8 damage.
Okay. All right. This thing now has its attention on you.
All right. And I do believe that's all my moves.
Yep, that is all your actions. Cantrell.
Cantrell is going to use his movement to try and see if he can get a better advantage. And yes, he can. He kind of sees that one person way in the far back.
Yep. Yeah. It's visibility.
Let's see here. What spell do I want to kick this off with?
Oh, by the way, the Tiger Stance crit, I believe, does bleeding, doesn't it?
You tell me if it does bleed. I need to know if it's persistent and if there's a check for it.
Check on that.
I'll wait until she
On
gets
crit
that up.
success, with your Tiger Claw, you deal damage. Target takes 1d4 persistent bleeding damage.
Alrighty. So roll a d4 and hope you roll high. The way persistent damage works for those who are watching, I personally don't roll it every single time. You take persistent damage at the end of your turn. So basically, the way I do it is whatever you roll for the persistent damage is the persistent damage, and then the person has to, or thing has to, succeed its check to not be bleeding out anymore.
Max damage 4.
Alrighty. So that would be at the end of its turn. So it's going to take the 4 points of damage at the end of its turn. So it's not its turn yet. So, but I am going to mark it with bleed. Which one was my blood marker? Boom, boom, boom. And I'll say that's bleed. And you did 4 points. All right. So at the end of its next turn, if it's still up, it'll take 4 points of persistent bleed and then see if it can save against it. So Cantrell, what are you going to cast?
I think we're going to kick it off with a little telekinetic projectile at first.
All right.
The corrupted. Yeah, right here. Okay, so. So plus 9 to my attack. 22.
22 is a hit, but not a. Actually, wait. Different. I know a 22 is definitely a hit, but let's see if it's a crit. It is not a crit.
Okay. So it's 2d6 damage because it's cantrip that's heightened. So 5, 7 total damage of force.
Okay. Alrighty, that's all of your actions.
That is.
Alright, back to the top of the round. Let's see. This one's not going to want to have to move around a bunch of shit to eat something. So it's going to just try and eat you. Because Shima's conveniently there as a snack and possibly a new husk to inhabit.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you guys know these things inhabit bodies.
Yep.
So
yes, we do.
Let's see. Does an 18 hit you?
Nope.
All right. So yeah, that's not gonna hit you either, and it's gonna use its last attack, and that's gonna miss. So 3 whiffs from the Vimlick. Gwennon, it is your go. There is combat afoot.
Okay, so when I left the room, I would have whispered to Jathal to stay still and be very, very quiet and not to come out of the room, if that was even something that would be possible.
As a free action, yeah. I mean, you can give him like just chill here.
Like a stay here, be quiet. Okay, so I will cast a heal spell, my first heal spell at second level onto Shathra. So that will be 2d10 plus 16 healing.
All right, so 2 action heal on the barbarian.
Ooh. Oh, when it's a 0, that's like 10, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's max damage on that die.
Okay, and oh my gosh, that one's a 9.
God damn.
30,
Ooh.
35,
So that's
35.
19 plus 16 is 35.
Yeah.
So Shatra,
Hell
you're healed for
yeah.
35.
I'm about to fall.
Yep.
You are.
Ooh.
Okay, so having done that, my final action will be to put up shield.
Alrighty, you are shielded.
The hell of a heal right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was some boss level healing. Let's see. Where's my shield icon? Thought I had one. Oh, there it goes. Bonk, you're shielded.
Well, if I'm going to be a dedicated cleric, I might as well get something out of it, eh?
Yeah.
Hey.
Shathra, it's your go.
All right, I'm gonna swing bada swing on Miss I don't like you, fiery girl,
Okay.
dwarf lady, whatever the hell she is.
Yeah, I don't
My
know. No one's
goodness.
ever tried to do a recall knowledge on her, so you don't know what she is. You just know she's been. You just know you've seen a being like this summoned previously.
I just want to imagine like Shotha's just like, you're small. I hate you.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. 15.
15 is a miss.
I got another fucking 15. So I got an 11. And then -5.
Crit fish, crit fish, crit fish. Come on.
Nope. All misses. Great. Here we go again.
Alrighty. So they are going to sustain, and then following the playbook of the other clerical person in the combat, they are going to try and.
Did they have to make any kind of concentration when I hit him?
No.
Okay. Just figure out that.
It's so there's no really concentration.
They're able to sustain their
Yeah,
spells
as
just
long-
because
yeah,
they
as-
spend the actions.
Yeah, as long as they're able to spend the sustain at the beginning of their turn,
Gotcha.
then whatever they sustained sustains. But before she can do that, this young lady attacks as part of the sustain. Oh, come on. Are you fucking kidding me? 17 does not hit you, right?
No.
I don't think that hits any
Oh,
of
wait, no.
us.
It's not 17. It's she has a plus. Oh, no, it's actually worse. Yeah.
Oh, it's actually worse. Oh,
Yeah.
no. Definitely doesn't hit any
Yeah,
of us.
so I rolled 2 of the same number, and it's crap. All right, so you miss, but we're gonna throw some healing on the Vimlick, so hopefully it doesn't die. Alrighty, ooh, that's a good roll. So it's 12 and 16, so 12 from the die roll, and then plus 16 from the second level casting. Alright, so this thing looks not so crappy anymore. And that's all of its actions. And all of you hear a snicker that did not come from the priestess. And then the one that is fatigued gets to go. And he's going to try and nom on Shima because she beat the living snot out of it earlier. And it did not appreciate that whatsoever. Oh, Jesus Christ, come on. So let's see. Does an 18 hit you?
Nope.
And it's 3 misses again. Fucking bullshit. Shima, it's your
Armor
go.
class 19.
I mean, if I can roll above a 10, it would help, but that sometimes that doesn't happen. So it is your go.
Does it take its damage?
Oh, that's right. It takes 4 points of persistent bleed. So this nasty black ichor oozes out of the wound that you gave it.
Ooh.
And we're gonna see if you make your check. What's your class DC?
Let's see. Class DC. Where do I find? Oh, here we go. 12.
Okay. It fails, so it is still bleeding. Alrighty.
Yes. My turn. Okay.
Yep.
Am I able to take a 5-foot step to here?
Yeah, it's stepping is an action, but if you choose to take a step, then you don't get an attack of opportunity if what you're stepping away from has the ability to do an attack of opportunity.
Okay. I'm just going to take a 5-foot step up one.
All right. So
and I'm going to turn at the priest and attack them.
Alrighty.
Flurry of blows first. That is going to be... That is going to be a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
All right. That's going to be max 10 damage.
Okay.
Second flurry of blows.
But your max damage is 10?
D8 plus 2.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be another 19.
Okay. Hit again.
And that's going to be a 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And another regular attack.
Okay.
Not going to hit.
Alrighty. Good round, Cantrell.
See, Shima's moving about in there. She's doing pretty good.
She's moving very depthly.
See, that's pretty much a clusterfest in there. Cantrell is going to move through.
Hi, welcome to the party.
And just try and get himself around that little corner in front of the door.
Okay, so you're standing in front of the bathroom.
Right? And he's going to clasp his wrists together and force it out towards 3 enemies and cast Burning Hands at first level.
Okay, so you're going for
The 3 that are right there. Yeah.
Okay, so you're doing that.
Doing the cone. Yep.
Oh, okay.
So they all need to make reflex checks, basic ones.
Okay, give me a second. Okay, so what are your reflexes? Okay. Okay, what's DC?
The DC is 19. So if they get
Damn.
9 or less, they critically fail.
Alrighty, So none of them the two Vemlicks don't critically fail. One passes, one fails.
Okay.
And you said this is fire.
This is fire.
Okay, so bum, bum, bum.
If they save, they take half.
Yeah, so this creature looks at you and laughs. Like you see the like she doesn't even move out of the way of the fire when she sees it coming out of your hands, and it hits her squarely, and nothing happens.
I kind of look at her, and then I look at the two roasted worms to the side with 11 damage coming at them.
Alrighty. So the one that's already bleeding is the one that failed.
That was not having a good day.
Yeah, but he didn't crit fail, so I mean, you know. So if he was having a bad day, he had critically failed, and then it's the first time this one's taken any damage.
Did it seem like the dwarf was healing from it?
She's taken no damage from anyone, so you can't tell. She looks as fine as she did when she was first summoned.
Yeah, no loss on my side. That is my burning hands gone.
Alrighty. Top of the order. Let's see. This one did not appreciate the burst of fire from the little wizard dude. And it's gonna step down in front of you and try and eat you. Because that's what it does.
Well, it walked into flanking position.
All of them are.
I mean, I will tell you this. That they're not
Smart.
They're not smart. I'm not. I don't play not smart things smartly, because I mean, this is literally it's like, oh, meat
Yep.
bag must inhabit. The flanking is not. It's something it thinks about. So let's see. Does a 20 hit you?
Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay, and then -5. Does a 17 hit you?
Yes.
Alrighty, so you were hit twice by this thing. I do not envy you. This is going to hurt a lot. Alright, well, one of the bites was subpar, so you're lucky. So that is... You take 24 points of piercing damage from 2 bites.
24. Ow. Okay.
Alrighty, and that is its go. Gwenin, you cannot see him, but you just heard Cantrell yell out in a lot of pain.
Oh.
Alrighty, so I guess the first thing I need to do is move. I'll hide behind the orc here.
Okay, I need a fortitude save, please.
A fortitude save.
Yep.
Okay.
You just stepped into the aura of the summoned being.
Okay, hang on. So. That would be 19.
All right, you are fine.
Alrighty. And now I can see Cantrell.
Yeah, there's enough Cantrell for you to see him.
Alrighty. So I will cast with my remaining 2 actions a first level heal on him, and that would be
You can't because the 1 action heal is a touch.
It's 2
no,
actions.
no,
She
2
said.
action. I've got 2 actions left.
Okay, so you're doing a 2 action heal.
Mm-hmm.
But so you're doing a 2 action heal at level 1.
Yes.
Oh, so you're not using one of your font heals.
Well, just a second. I just want to see how much that would do. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong place. Let me just check to see what that would give
Basically,
me.
she wouldn't have to specify what level it is if they're scaled like that.
Your
Okay.
font heals are scaled like like a
Like my
cantrip.
cantrips.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're heightened naturally. Your actual
So,
heal spell, you have to decide whether or not if you're casting it at a higher level or preparing it at a higher level.
all right. So
But
I'll use one of my font heals, which I believe then is one. No, that is
It's the same thing you use on Shopper, isn't it?
yeah,
so well is it 2d8 plus 8 or 2d8 plus it's 2d8 plus 10 as well, isn't it?
well, it's 2d10 plus 16 for the 2 action cast.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Because
you're
remember,
right. You are.
your free healings, the fonts are always at your highest casting level.
Okay, maybe can I save one of those and just do the 2 action heal at the first level?
Yeah,
I mean, that's up to you.
I well, oh, I mean, you only need
I just
you need to be healed for 24 though. So if it goes badly,
I mean,
yeah,
like again, it's up to you. Like I just wanted to make sure that you knew which healing you were using, and you're
yeah.
tracking it
Well,
properly.
I have I am tracking. So I've actually used one, like I used my second level heal, one of those. But if I use the healing font, I still have a bunch of those. And given I've got to make up something close to 24. Let's do a healing font on him then.
Okay.
So that'll be 2d10 plus 16.
Yep.
This may or may not be overkill. We'll see. Actually, it's going to be. Oh my gosh! Oh, I rolled the wrong dice there. Okay.
Like roll d12s. It's like
Actually, I rolled a d20, so that's two six. I had some dice here, so that's 12 plus 16. That's a heal of 28, so he's back up
That's
to full health.
that's pretty much yeah. Oh wait, I forgot.
Yep. no
Yeah.
overhealing.
Yeah, no overhealing.
Oh, come on.
No overshield. No
For
overshield.
our first anniversary, can't we have this little extra overhealing thing?
I already gave you like
I know.
the ultimate of hero points. So
Yeah.
At least it's
Okay.
not like my other D&D game where we actually gave an electric monster 100 temporary HP because we crit him with an electrical attack.
ow. That's
On top of the other 400 that it started with. Yeah, that was a long fight.
So that's my 3 actions for this turn.
alrighty. Shothra, here you go.
All right, I'm going to swing in at Miss Dwarf Lady. $23.
23 is a hit, but not a crit for her.
$11 damage.
Alrighty.
Swing again. Oh my goodness. That's gonna be a miss. I had a freaking 3 on the dice.
Yeah, that would miss.
And 13, but that's gonna be a miss.
Yep.
That's it.
Alrighty. So let's see. So, let's go. Spends an action to sustain. And they will. Let's see. They will burn another slot to heal themselves because cat lady hits and hurts a lot. Okay, so not the greatest of heals, but better than nothing. So plus 4 from that, and then plus 16 for the level. Alrighty, so she's almost back to full. That is her turn, and then you hear like a disappointing hiss somewhere near you, but you don't know. Like the weird noises you guys hear are obviously not coming from these things. Or
Does it sound like it's
or
coming from the bathroom?
No, you can,
Okay.
you can even without a perception check, you can tell that it's not coming from you. Just because bathrooms and echoes, it's not coming from behind you.
Okay. Okay.
Alrighty, so this guy goes. Yes, he has a target-rich environment. So let's see.
Eeny, miny, mo.
Pretty much. I mean, um, let the dice decide. So Shima is 1, 2, Cantrell is 3, 4, and 5, 6 is Shothra. Okay, 3, 4, 4. So it's Cantrell.
Okay.
They want the wizard.
Yeah.
They want the squishy.
I rolled a 4. I let fate decide. That way, non-bias.
Yep.
Because
Yeah, just like Mario Party, right?
Because
Yeah.
no, in Mario Party I am totally biased. I am totally biased in Mario Party.
Oh, I see your Mario Kart.
Yeah,
boy.
if I use an item on a player, it's because I wanted to.
Yes. Yep.
So let's see. That might actually hit you even with a crappy roll. 17.
17 hits.
Alrighty. So 17 hits. That means the second hit with a -5 will hit, but that might be a crit. So does a -5? That's 11. Oh, it's just a 23. That's not a crit, but it's a hit. And the third attack is going to be a total miss because it's way under 10.
Gotcha.
So it's going to
hit me twice. Ouch.
Yep, it's going to hit you twice again and try and take a big old honking chomp out of you. It was like, yeah, these guys in the cloth taste really, really good. Like, it's just like, telling its friend, like, eat that guy. Like, he tastes really good.
I should introduce it to my friend Ozone.
Okay, so let's see. That's 21 points from 2 bites of piercing.
Okay. Yeah, how's that?
Okay. One of the bites again was crappier than the first bite. And then Shima, your go again.
It takes its persistent damage.
Oh, that's right. Thank you for keeping me honest. Oh no, I'll forget. That's why I have the marker. So -4. And let's see. Do you save? Yes, it is no longer persistently bleeding. You see
I'm gonna have to change that.
You see the
first.
wound.
Having another crit.
Okay.
All right, I'm doing my flurry of blows to the priest.
All right.
That's a kraken.
All
Yeah.
right.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's gonna be a 27.
Yeah.
Okay.
Critical's a critical.
And that's gonna be +2. Yeah. 7.
So 14. All right. Next
Second hit. 19. And -4 from the 7 is +3. So 22.
Yep, that hits.
And that's gonna be 8 damage.
Okay.
Then I turn around and go after this guy. And gonna make another hit. That's a critical fail.
Well, I mean, I don't do.
Yeah, 1.
You rolled a 1, so you failed. Not
And one more time, I'll try it. Not gonna hit.
Okay. All right, Cantrell, here goes, sir.
The one that took a bite out of me.
Yep.
Versus the one that's about to take a chunk out of me.
I mean, you don't know. Again, target-rich environment.
I can't chance it. Not with the way they've been hitting. The one between me and Shima, I'm gonna go for it, and I'm going to shocking grasp the hell out of it.
Is
Of
that
course.
flanking? In
Yes,
this
it
case?
is. Yes,
So-
it is. Yeah, because I'm on the other side of it.
All right, so with all bonuses included, that's a 28 to hit.
Okay. 28 outside of the body is a crit.
That is a crit.
Yep.
Let me remember how much damage this thing does.
I
Oh yeah, it's the 2d12.
yeah, it's the stupid.
Plus-
it's the stupid.
plus,
stupid
yes.
D12s.
We'll double this, but don't double the persistent damage. Okay, cool.
Correct.
Okay, we're looking at 21 damage times 2. So
42.
42 damage.
2.
Jeez. All right. Like this thing literally does the Looney Tunes, like zap effect.
And I won't even worry with the D4 then, if it's dead.
No, it's not dead.
Oh, it's not
still
dead.
up.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Persistent
Wow.
The persistent damage will be 3.
Alrighty. So at the end of its turn, it'll roll for that.
And then I will one action shield myself.
Alrighty.
That's it.
Wait, why did
Shield
I-
on the wrong thing.
Oh, did I? Oh, because
Oh,
your
just go
because your tokens are too close to each other. So Roll20 decided to
yeah. I'll go ahead and add my shield to it then.
do a dumb.
Sweet.
Alrighty. So top of the order. That guy is that you just zapped because you did so much damage. It is going to go for you.
Okay.
Isn't this one over on this side first one? Or
No.
Okay.
The one that failed its fortitude save is the
Ah,
second one
okay.
that goes.
I thought it was the other way
Um,
around for some reason.
The one that's attacking me. When does it take its persistent damage? Beginning or
At the end of
its
its turn.
At the end of its turn. Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay. So does a 15 hit you?
No.
It's the same number. So yeah. So that both of those are fails, and that's a fail. Fuck you, die. Alrighty. So you get missed all 3 times, and it's gonna take
Woo!
3 persistent damage. It is still alive.
My
Well, what's your class DC?
spell DC is 19. Let's
Okay,
see.
it does
Double
not
check.
pass. So it still has little electric arcs zapping across its body. Gwennon.
Alrighty. Healing font again on Cantrell.
Okay.
So 2 and 4 is 6 plus 16, right? No, 6 plus. No.
Yeah, it's your 16.
Why can't I do math? It is plus 16, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing
Okay,
a 2 action.
so
it's
6 and 6, 22.
All right. I am back to full.
Okay. So healed for
Ugh.
22. This is a bit of a ping pong match here. And then for my final action, I'll put up shield.
Okay. Alrighty, Shothra, it's your go.
Wing at the dwarf. And it's a day of 11s apparently. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit.
Ooh. 17 damage.
Ooh, wow. Nice damage. It is still up.
And once again, 28 minus 5. 23 or 22, something like that.
Either
My math
or.
is
Either or will hit.
$13 damage.
Yep. It does not look good, but she is
And crit fish. Nope. That's it.
still up. Alrighty. Decisions. Look at your spell slots. Let's see. You've used. Yeah, so those are all gone. See. Let's see. Not really going to do anything worthwhile. Alright. So it's going to just do a low ball on the. Oof, that's not good. But it's something. It's going to do that. And. Okay, that's not happening. Yep, that's all she wrote. Alright. You hear another yes. And then let's see. I think sorry for the siren if anyone can hear it. Let's see. Is that 2 or 1 action? Oh, it's 1 action. Yes. That is awesome. Alrighty. So this thing poofs into existence.
Oh, not this thing again. I still can never kill this thing. Because it runs away like a little bitch.
Okay. But it is going to trying to see what is it going to want to turn into. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Let's make sure it's the right version. just want to make sure it's the correct version that I'm putting on the field. Just give me one quick second. Yeah, that works. So it changes shape into...
Oh no.
Come on, roll 20. Stop being a goober.
Oh, what in the world is that?
Doesn't look familiar.
Is that a centipede?
Yes, it is. Actually, it's the wrong one. I need to... That's... It should be this one. Is that the right one? Yep, that's the right one.
Still don't like the looks of it.
And so that's one action to change.
It's a demon pede.
One action to move down. And then it is going to try and bite Shima. Nom 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 nom. Okay. Ooh, nice. I'm presuming a 22 hits you.
Yep.
Okay, so we are going to take 1 point of piercing damage, but I need a fortitude save, please.
42. That is going to be... That's going to be 22.
All right, you don't feel any additional effects?
All
Alrighty.
right.
Yeah, spiritual weapon. Oh, it's just like... That was weird. It goes... Alright, you go. And... Who are you gonna attack? Let's go... Korean. Yep, I'm just gonna make it roll again. Okay, this time it attacks Shima.
Man, I haven't gotten hit in a little while.
Don't jinx it.
Again, they are like I will tell you their intelligence modifier is a 0. They're not smart creatures. Hello, dead poet. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
So let's see. All right, so the first attack is a 31. I'm
Ouch.
guessing that's a crit.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so let's resolve that one first.
Uh-oh.
Okay. 12. Okay, so 12 times 2. So the first bite is a 24. So 24 points of piercing damage from the first bite.
Excellent.
Alrighty, second bite. Minus 5, so that's 14, 26. I'm presuming is not a crit, but that is a hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's another 10 points of piercing damage.
Oh yeah, that really
And
hurt.
the last one is a complete miss. So that's a big fat whiff on the third attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some help here.
Okay. It is. Oh wait, it's. Let's
My
see.
turn.
I know, but it has to. Oh wait, no, it made its check. It's no longer
Yeah.
persistently bleeding. Yay!
Um. So I still had that vial that I took from the one cultist a while back.
Yep.
I'm gonna down that.
Alrighty.
We never did figure out what that was.
We figured out they were health
It was
potions.
it was a lesser health pot, so it is. I'll tell you right now. Uh,
What do I roll for that?
I'll tell you right now. Is a lesser heal. So it's 2d8 plus 5.
2d8. Gives me back up to 23. How many actions did that take for me to do that?
That takes 2.
Okay.
One to take it from wherever you have it stashed. One to quaff it.
And I'm turning to the priest again and Fury of Blows.
Alrighty.
That's gonna be first attack's gonna be 26.
Yes, that hits. Not a crit though.
And that's gonna be 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And the second one is gonna be, let's see. So dirty 20
That will hit.
and 8 points of damage.
Alrighty. Still up. She does not look good at all.
Don't forget that bleed damage.
That only works on crit.
On a crit? Oh.
Yeah. So
Yep.
the tiger stance is a slashing attack, and if
Right.
you crit while in tiger stance, you impart persistent bleed on the target.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if like every time you got to attack, it gave persistent bleed, that would be like way overpowered. Like persistent damage is deadly. You can only succeed on persistent damage on a flat check, so it is not something that you just get over. So yeah, we don't deal out persistent damage willy nilly. Salute.
Thank you.
Alrighty, Control, it's your go. It's a couple targets that don't look too healthy on the board. I'm just saying.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm checking. All right. And we're just gonna. Oh man, this would be insult to injury. But much like his early debut in Adventuring Guild, he's gonna thwack with a staff.
Oh jeez.
So he looks at the one on the left that's still currently zapping itself. Right. Okay. So 19 to hit.
19 is a hit.
All right. It'll take 5 points of damage
All
from the
right.
staff.
It is down.
All right.
Yay!
Looks over to the next one. Whack. Let's see. -5. We're looking at 21.
All right, hits.
So 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. All right.
And then for my last trick,
Shield.
no. End of the Apprentice.
Oh god, this stupid boomerang bullshit. That should be 2 actions.
It's one action.
I know it's 1 action. I looked it up just to see if it was an errata. It's 1 action. I know.
Now, between the priest and the dwarf, who looks the most hurt?
You would have to make a check for that, sir, which would take your last action. They both don't look good. I will tell you that.
Yeah, I'll take a chance with the priest then. And I actually rolled a 20.
Oh my god.
I hate that thing.
So, total of 12 damage maximum.
Yeah. So she's down.
Oh, right.
Okay.
And the staff just comes back and
Okay, and with that, this one disappears.
Hey, you don't have to deal with that thing anymore.
And
let's see.
the centipede thingy hisses at you.
So you're the one that was laughing.
Who's laughing now?
All right. And that basically ends my turn.
Okay.
It's dead.
That Vimlick is dead. Take you off the counter. Come on, Montoli. Take it off the counter. Thank you. Okay. Gwen, it's your go.
Okay. My final healing font on Shimmer.
Nice.
Which is going to be a 9 and 5 is 14 and 16 is going to be 30. So she's healed for 30.
I'm back, Max.
And for my final action, I will put my shield up again.
Alrighty. Shathra. It is your go.
All right. Swing, bada, bada, swing. Yep. Yeah. That was a wonderful night. Oh. Yay, Miss Fiery Blade.
Yeah, she's gone.
15 on this thing then.
15 will miss because the
Give me
aura,
like.
the aura that was affecting it is
Oh,
gone.
that's right. Dang it.
Hey, go again. It's all good.
24 minus 5 is what? 19?
19 will hit.
$15 damage.
Oh my god, it is still up.
Seriously? Well, time for a trit fish. Nope, no trit
Come on.
fish.
What'd you get?
I got a 12.
Dang.
Alrighty. You're dead. It is your go. 6. Okay. We're gonna try and attack you again. Alright, actually, let's do this. We'll just do this one at a time, because. So, does a 20 hit you?
Who, me?
Yep, Shima.
Yep.
Okay, so you're gonna take 2 points of piercing damage, and I need a fortitude save, please.
And that's going to be 23.
Okay, no adverse effect. Bite at you again. Ew. That's gonna be a miss. And let's try one more time. Not high enough. Because that is also... Yep, that's a miss too. All right. So... Okay, that guy is still alive. She's going to attack Shathra because she's the one that last attacked it.
Mm-hmm.
So let's... Okay, so 28 I know is a hit. Let's see, minus... I'm trying to remember... These are not versatile. So minus 5 is... Does an 18 hit you currently?
Yes, my AC is 18.
Alrighty, and with a minus 10, that's another 18. So it hits you 3 times.
Oh, great!
Oof.
Great. This is gonna be fun.
Wasn't sure about that middle one, but the last one was a high roll, so...
Great. Oh, I love hearing all those dice.
Okay. So you're going to take 14 from one bite,
Okay.
17 from the second bite,
Oh.
Oh, this is gonna hurt a lot.
and 8 from the last bite.
I'm still up, but barely.
Okay. It is looking at you hungrily like it wants to infest your dead body.
No, you're not taking over my body. I do not consent.
Shima, it's your go.
Beating up on the worm.
Wait, which one?
The worm right here.
Okay, because
The
there's...
one I have advantage on.
Gotcha.
And that's gonna be a 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Also, this is flurry of blows. That's gonna be 8 points of damage.
So the first one connects and it drops.
Turns around and goes for the other worm.
Okay. Technically a
And-
centipede.
Okay, bug. And that's gonna be, let's see, -4, a dirty 20
That will hit.
or 9 damage.
Okay, so you poof that form.
Mhm.
And it turns back into its previous form.
Hitting him
okay.
again.
Just if I lose power,
Oh, yeah, I can hear the thunderstorm in the background.
let's hope I don't lose power.
Yeah, I had a brownout last night. I don't know what happened. I'm still waiting for
You're
PG.
still with us, so
I'm
that's
still
good.
waiting for PG&E to update us because something happened last night where like my entire neighborhood went dark, and then came back 5 minutes later. So it's like somebody did a oops.
Okay. So my other attack missed.
Okay. Cantrell.
How many times must we keep teaching you this lesson, old man? I'm gonna need it to make a reflex save from Call Lightning.
Wow, someone's using some spellage.
Yep.
It said dex save. All right. Let's see. What's the DC?
The DC is 19, so if you got 9 or less, it takes double.
Yeah, so it's not 9 or less, but it did fail.
Okay. 4d12 coming up. Alright, so 9, 7, 3 plus 9, 32 electrical damage.
Wow.
See.
Crat dice or crat die. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Get
Crack
away.
Die. Thank you for that raid. Raiders, welcome.
Oh, all
Thank
right.
you.
We appreciate those lovely raids. Welcome. You said 36?
32 damage.
32. All right, cool. Well, either way, it's enough to vaporize this guy.
Pride.
So like it poofs out of existence. And with that, combat is over.
Looting the priest's corpse for any health potions.
This one, like the other ones you've seen, it has a very similar vial on its person. Nothing else of import.
Yeah, more health potions.
All right. And earlier I asked you about Yonk making potions, possibly.
Yonk, I would say.
Overnight, I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no. Well, Yonk has quit casting, so.
Oh.
And Yonk should still have components to use. I think she creates 3 lessers. I have to double check. Quick alchemy. Yeah, you sack 1 batch of infused ingredients.
Can I go find the puppy?
Yeah, it's on the other side of the curtain. You can.
I'm gonna go see the puppy. Wolfie! Wolfie!
Just kind of looks around at the mess.
Oh, they're lesser.
there-
They're lesser elixirs of life.
On my way out of going to find the Wolfie, I'm gonna step on one of the corpses of those icky technical thingies.
Those icky technical things.
Yeah, she's just gonna be a big old splat. And then I'm gonna go find Wolfie.
I'm going to check with Shima to see if she would like a heal.
Okay, so
Pretty much good right now. I didn't take
so
too much damage from that last one.
So with quick alchemy, Yonk can make a single
Actually, Shatra's
formula.
the one.
So,
Yeah, I took a lot.
So she could make a single. She could with quick alchemy make a single elixir of life. I have to look and see how many infused reagents she has, but I'm pretty sure she has at least enough for 1 iteration. So if you want, she can make a lesser elixir of life, and if you want her to make that, then
Is that the listen here healing potions or whatever?
yeah. Give me 1 second here. I don't know why you're not.
As Shathra goes past me, then I will ask her if she wants healing. I'm sorry, I got my people mixed up here.
No worries.
I will be needing it, yes.
I say make the healing potion and give it to Shatra in case she needs it in a fight.
All right. So the lesser elixir of life is 3d6 plus 6. and you gain a +1 item bonus to your saving throws against diseases and poisons for 10 minutes when you drink it.
So I will use then, although we're out of combat, I'll use one more of my second level heals on Shathra. So she is healed for 22.
Ooh.
Okay.
What are they doing now?
Alrighty, so
I hear
every...
squeaks in the background from my
Uh-oh.
girls. I don't even know what they're doing.
Alrighty, so you can check on that. And so for those of us that just joined, sorry, just we were ending a combat. Thank you for joining in. We appreciate all of the views. We are playing not 5th edition D&D. We're playing Pathfinder 2nd edition. We are in the tail end of the 3rd chapter of the Extinction Curse campaign setting.
And we're having a rough time of it.
Yeah, these guys are having a little problems here and there with things, but actions have consequences. So I mean, that's
Inaction also has consequences.
Yes, inaction also has consequences. But we just finished a pretty long combat, so bear with us. We're going to take our first break for the day. We're actually probably a little bit over because it took a while, because we were doing some introductions of our 1-year anniversary and stuff like that. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes. So get up, stretch your legs, refresh your drinks, do all that fun, happy stuff. And we will see you guys in a few minutes. We shall be right back. And we're live.
Yeah, we're just still AFK, so.
Yeah, we're having some issues with one of our players. But we're gonna continue. And he'll just drop back in when he's back.
So after I heal Shathra, I would like to go back and check on Jathal.
Okay, speak of the devil. Jathal, he's in bed. He's still, not looking great, but I mean, he is
Alive.
alive.
Am I able to ask him any additional questions?
Give me a medicine check.
Okay. Okay. Ugh, 15.
Okay. So 15 is a success for the DC I
Oh.
gave you, but it's there are levels to the DC, so roll me a D6.
3.
You can ask 3 questions.
Okay. So my first question to him is, do you know, now it wasn't the mayor that came, it was, we're searching for somebody here. I'm
It was
sorry.
a friend of the mayor.
So we rescued the mayor. He
We
was
rescued
here.
the mayor.
Yeah.
Now, who
He's
is
already
it?
gone.
But who is it we're looking for?
You're looking for. Hold on a second, I'll tell you his name. Sorry, my brain. Wait, you should be. Why are you not there?
Harlock?
Yeah. Why are you?
Is that the name of the person?
Yeah. That's the.
Okay.
That's the
So I'm going to ask the dwarf, the elf, and I can speak Elvish. I will ask him in Elvish if he has seen or heard anything about Harlock since he's been at the Hermitage.
Sorry. I think that's someone they have held somewhere in here. I don't know much about him. His name's been mentioned before. Some of the traitors are wondering why he's being kept alive.
Okay. Then my second question is going to be, are they keeping anyone else? Like, there was this question this thing we were told earlier about being worthy to enter something.
That's for the
Somebody help me
door.
here.
That's for the door.
Yeah, that's for the door.
Okay, but it was, you had to be worthy,
Or
right?
kill everything that's in here.
Basically, we
evil.
had to clear out the area before we could go in.
We had to clear out the area. Okay, so, but Jathal already indicated that he didn't really know when he answered that first question. He indicated he didn't really know where Harlock
Yeah,
Harlock was.
He basically told you the long and short of it is he had a vision, that led him here,
right.
and he was basically subdued before he knew what was going on.
Okay. In what you've heard, Jathal, do you know approximately how big the force of traders is, the numbers of traders that would be holding the Hermitage?
I don't know.
What?
They surprised me and took me into that room where they were conducting their blasphemous rituals. And they took all of my things. They kept me within a hair's breadth of life. I think they were going to do something horrible to me.
Did they mention
And that
who?
was question number 3.
Was that 3 already?
Yep.
Oh, shoot.
And he like looks exhausted from trying to respond.
Looking like All Might after a good day of working out.
So he didn't tell us approximately how many.
Tells you he doesn't know. He basically got
Doesn't know.
like sucker punched and dragged into this whole nonsense. So
Okay. Alrighty. So what I will do then is I will convey to the rest of the party that as far as Jathal knows, Harlock is still alive.
That is promising. Being kept alive, though, and a ritual that's still going on.
I didn't get that information.
Well, we haven't entirely finished the upper hallway, but we could start on the lower hallway down here. If you're willing. I'll see it.
can Gwen make a perception check for me, please?
Okay. Oopsie daisy.
Where are you going, Shima?
I'm looking around.
Oh,
Okay.
you gotta let me know because I'm not.
Oh, sorry.
Like, if you're
Come back,
Okay. Sorry.
I mean,
Okay. My perception check is 13.
yeah, nothing in particular comes to mind.
Okay. Obviously too preoccupied with the elf.
Yep. All right. So what are you guys gonna do?
We could finish up here, or we could go down to here. I remember this is where we started off last time.
Yep. You went north of the chamber.
Or we could start doing the south side.
Glad to be providing sound effects for the rain that's probably outside.
Can't really hear it right now.
Guys didn't hear that.
If we could hear it, I'd be concerned.
You just didn't hear that loud thunder?
No.
No.
Oh,
No.
good. It was loud though.
All right. Well, if you mysteriously disappear, we'll wait 10 minutes and then we'll call it.
All right. So north or south? We haven't finished north, but we could start south.
Well, can I make sure I'm bringing my Wolfie along?
Oh, it tacitly follows you. I mean, you know.
Can I give him pets and calm him down? Because I know I scared him when I, shoulder checked the door.
Give me a nature check.
If I somehow fail this, I'm using my golden point on this damn wolf. I'm getting this wolf.
Well, use your regular one first.
I will use my regular one first, but I'm getting this wolf. Yeah. 23.
Alrighty. You're able to calm the wolf pup down. You give it a little bit more ration, and
I'd give it chin scratches and
Yeah.
head pats.
it stops. It's obviously more calm now, and less terrified from all the crazy nonsense that's been happening. And if wherever you go, it'll follow right now.
We established it's a girl wolf, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because boy canines piss on everything, and it's annoying.
So
Having had both boy dogs and girl dogs at different points in my life, girl dogs are crazier because they get into more mischief, but the property damage is less.
so
Come on,
would
girl.
would we be taking the elf with us, or would we?
No, we need to leave him to rest. He's still exhausted.
Okay, so we
Yeah.
need to secure him so that he won't get dragged back and taken by the traders.
I think you had it right when you said stay here and be quiet.
Yeah, well, lock
Can
the
he
door
lock?
behind you.
Can he lock the door from his side?
Yeah, he his condition is more from extreme exhaustion. Like, imagine someone who has severe exposure. Even if their wounds and everything have been tended and mended, the the toil on their physical body is still there. That takes way longer to heal.
So
I guess my question was more that was it possible, or is it possible for him to lock the door? Then could he physically do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He can lock the door.
All right.
Just that'll do.
Okay. He also mentioned that they had taken all his belongings, so perhaps we should be on the lookout for that as well. I don't know. He didn't say what belongings, but
Well, although at that point, I would say that once we've cleared the area, we'll have the ability to just look over everywhere and make sure we have everything we need.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
give me a perception check, Kentrell.
Perception.
Also, we do have Yonk here. We can leave Yonk with him.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's true.
17.
With a 17, you remember that you have not been very diligent about checking all the combatants or the areas you've explored or beaten.
Right. And every time that we fought, I always asked if there was something,
Not every time.
No, every time I asked, is this somebody that looks like Harlock?
Oh, if someone looks like Harlock, you haven't seen anyone that looks like Harlock, but that's not searching an area or searching people who you've defeated. That's the
so searching their pockets for trinkets and stuff.
Yeah,
You're asking the wizard to dirty his hands.
I'm just saying.
It's true.
I'm just saying you don't have to. Just as you were mentioning, we need to be diligent about searching stuff and looking for things that are possibly his. Yeah. It dawns to you, oh hey, we haven't been diligent about exploring and looking for things that might be his or other things of value in this place.
Right. It's like, I need to go to that temple again, don't
I? I'm just saying, as the words are coming out of your mouth, it dawned on you.
He will convey that to the group that yes, we should be searching the bodies, searching the rooms better, and just making sure that we find anything and everything that we can that will be helpful.
Are the bodies in this room still here? During our first pass through.
Yep. They were not moved.
All right.
And if I remember correctly, there was also the cellar.
Yeah.
The cellar?
Yeah, down here,
Oh no, that was the crypt.
the crypt. Either way,
Which you explored.
we
I
did
mean,
explore
yeah,
that.
you mean
Okay.
you didn't check every single body in the crypt that was mummified, but I mean,
Everything that was
It looked
necessary.
like they were already dead to begin with.
yeah, I will remind you that you did leave behind a very shiny trident.
I thought the trident was stuck to the statue.
Nope, I told you the trident.
I thought we removed the trident.
No one has it.
Uh,
It's not in anyone's
I'll,
inventory.
I'll go pick up the trident. I go and get it.
Because I do remember taking a what's it called?
You got a jade and silver necklace and a coral dolphin with emerald eyes.
Yeah.
And I have down that that Shathra took the trident.
Oh, did she?
Oh, Shanta took it?
That's
Yeah.
what I have in my note.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I did take it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Never mind that. I don't need to go get it.
Never mind.
Um,
I that's my bad for missing that.
I forgot to
Yeah,
record it in my
I
inventory.
did remember that someone did.
Yeah, I didn't see it in anyone's inventory. So I was like, oh, no one took the trident. All right, okay. Take up to you guys.
Yeah, I took the coral statue and
It's like
and,
I won't force you.
Okay. Well, in that case, due diligence where it's at. I guess finish searching up top, and these
Right.
bodies as well.
Okay.
I am going to search this one since it looks like it.
I'm doing an investigation, basically.
All right. Roll me an investigation check.
It doesn't exist.
Well, it's gonna be perception.
Can I come out to here without causing any kind of problem?
Yeah, I mean, you're in exploration mode until something tries to, like, take your face off, or inhabit
18.
inhabit your dead body.
Yeah. 18.
Okay, hold on.
Shathra's in the pillar.
Okay. Did she tell you? So the Vemliks obviously don't have anything of value because they're, worm demons.
Right.
The priestess who was in there, she didn't have anything of value on her, but she does also have one of those defiled symbols of Gazra. With your check, though, you do realize that this room here, the the door is open, and you remember specifically not going in that room.
The door is open, you say?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a look inside.
All right, give me a second. I just gotta remove the.
Oh, well, back up so you can actually grab the thing. Yeah. We will step through.
Okay. So this looks to be like a suite of some kind with a forward office. There's some small desks and some chairs. There doesn't seem to be too much, dishevelment in here. Definitely looks like, this is the room of someone in the Hermitage who's important. If you want to search the room, I need a separate check.
Gonna go ahead and do that then. 15.
Yeah, because there's no one in here.
Just unabated, just kind of looking through.
Yeah, I'll be nice. So with the 16, Um, you find on the desk over here. Um, you read a missive from one Gosrin priest from a different abbey who sent a letter to Harlock talking about some rare spells that they had found um, and that they were included with um, this particular missive, and that he hopes that they would make a fine addition to the library that's here.
I'm guessing the shelves right here.
Actually, you search through the desks when you read the letter,
Okay.
and you basically someone's gonna want to write this down. You
Uh,
find a scroll of personal rain cloud.
Scroll of personal rainfall.
You find a scroll of sea surge. SEA, not SEE.
Right.
And then you also find a scroll of sudden bolt. You also find a small little coin purse that has 29 pieces of gold in it.
Ooh.
29 gold pieces taken up. All right. And what was that second scroll? The one of the sea
Sea
surge?
surge.
Sea surge. If I could actually spell it correctly. And then 29 gold pieces, yes?
That is correct.
I'll go ahead and add that to my inventory and say that is for the service for now. On top of that, the 3 scrolls will go into a scroll tube neatly.
Yep. You don't find anything else, but this is or was Harlock's office slash sleeping quarters.
Just make sure to look around, make sure he's not actually in here.
Nope, not in here. You find letters, stuff like that on his desk. There's a picture of him.
Oh, there's a picture of him. I'll let you know what he looks like.
Yeah, well, there's a picture of him with Mayor Aber, and it's like I say picture, but it's a portrait because there's no pictures, there's no cameras. So
Okay.
there's a like a little tiny there's like a small portrait of of the mayor and Harlock, and it appears to be at some sort of festival or something. Like
Yeah.
you can see
They mentioned that there was some sort of yearly event that they had.
Mhm.
So that's probably what it was last year or maybe a few years back.
You would think a few years back the painting of the mayor in the little portrait definitely looks like a younger, more slender version of the mayor.
He's put on a lot of weight though. Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
He got into politics, got lazy.
He's still a scaredy cat. That's fine. Um, I am going to say that we are done with this area. And
How big is that portrait?
It's like a 5x7.
Okay, I'm going to pick that up and put it on my person to carry it along to help us identify Harlock, and maybe actually show it to the elf
Okay.
at some point.
well, remember that he had only heard the name Herlock. He doesn't know what he looks like.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it may come in handy somewhere along the line. Maybe the mayor would like it back. or the mayor would like it, or whatever. We can always give it back to Harlock.
You're
when we
assuming
find
he's
him.
dead.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not.
All
I'm
right.
not assuming anything. I'm just saying I'm going to take it along to help for identification purposes.
Gonna double check back at the cages up to the north.
I'll go with you.
Just kind of walking up, and all these bodies right here.
I know I've looted at least two of them. I
Yeah,
think.
those were looted.
Okay, so these were looted. We just kind of bypass them. Just gonna go down here real quick.
So you go to the cage area. There's,
Still animals.
well, you can see that one of the cages over here is open, and the dangerous looking things that were in there were the ones that you fought earlier.
Right.
You're not sure how they got out. The cage isn't smashed. It's just actually open.
And then these two bodies right here. Oh, wait, that's the hawk. That's the hero hawk.
Yep.
Right.
The hero hawk.
I'm actually gonna take a tail feather from the hero hawk because he deserves it. He deserves some recognition.
Deserves recognition for his Chad levels of attacks.
Exactly.
No, he doesn't.
And I guess search this cultist. I don't think we did that yet.
No.
Perception check, please.
Oof. It's only a 7.
Okay, you don't find anything of.
Can I do a perception check and try?
Anyone who's searching, give me a perception check.
I would be with the party here. I've sort of wandered off.
17.
Okay. Anyone else searching? Shrathra? Don't care. Looking at the bird with disgust.
Shatra?
Oh,
Okay. Yeah. She wasn't paying attention.
She's not.
Sorry.
The 17's good enough for search. So you on the priestess, you find again another one of those vials. That is at this point is a lesser health potion.
I hand this one to Contrell.
I'll take it. This is the lesser potion, right? Sorry.
Yes, the lesser. So it's 2d8 plus 5. She also has 2 keys on her. One key is it's obviously a key to something important because it is a very strong and sturdy key, and there are because you've seen enough of the defaced
The motifs are on there as well.
Yeah, there are etchings on the key that are Gosrin in nature. And then
it's to a big door.
Then you have there's.
I showed the keys to Contrell.
Yeah, the other key looks like a normal key, and in the corner of the room there is a lockbox, like a trunk.
I'll try.
Yeah, I'll let Shima hold on to the keys. And
I tried the normal key on the lockbox.
It opens. There's a bunch of gear and stuff inside of it.
Ooh, what kind of gear?
Looks like someone who's some type of fighter. There's there's a shield in there. There's a bunch of
butterfly motifs.
That was my. Yeah, we're in the same thought wave there. I was going to come over and look at it and see if there was anything that might identify it as belonging to the elf.
Yeah, you can pretty much like guess this is like the elves. Sorry, cameras got messed up there. Let's second.
Right.
Um,
I grabbed the lockbox and I'm gonna bring it.
it's a trunk. Like two people
Oh.
need to like
Yeah.
carry it.
I kind of
I
look at
call-
it.
Ooh,
I look
I
at
can-
it and then I look at Shopper. I was like,
Yeah, or
I could be the pet mule.
or a single Shothra.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sort of
Yeah.
waved Sakura over and said, "These are probably the elves. You might want to bring them back to them."
Are you gonna look at them at
She's
all,
gonna-
or not care?
I'm
actually-
very interested.
Yeah, look through his
I'm not
trunk.
nosy.
I'm interested from the perspective of if there anything on it that I like is kind of identifying or unusual in terms of motifs or anything like that, or that I would know about as a half elf that would give me more clues about him.
The armor is very ornate. It's scale mail, but it is definitely of Desna. You can tell if someone were wearing this from a distance. It would mimic the patterning of the butterfly holy symbol of Desna. It's also on the shield that's in the trunk, and it's fairly. It's a regular size shield. It's not wooden. It's not just wooden. It's definitely reinforced. And there is an extremely ornate star knife in the
Ooh.
in the chest. I mean, it is.
Of course, it would be a star knife.
It is of a make that you personally have never seen in quality.
Woo-hoo. Now that is something special.
And I sort of look at it and I go, oh my gosh, like this is amazing. It's all to do with Desna and so beautifully crafted. I mean, look at this star knife compared to mine.
Do you touch the star knife?
Yes.
You cannot lift it.
Oh.
It is for a fighter.
Can I try and lift it?
Go for it.
What do I gotta do? A strength check?
No, just try.
It's like Thor's hammer.
I will tell you now. Doesn't matter what you roll, you will not be able to lift this star knife.
That's pretty dope.
Oh, wow.
That's got some weight to it.
I don't know what this thing is made of, but
it's not even weight.
It's weight.
Yeah, it's the armor you can lift up, the shields you can lift up, all the other belongings of this particular person. Like the star knife is at the bottom of the trunk. And it's literally the only thing that you can't lift out of the trunk.
I'm trying
How
to.
they got it in there?
I'm trying to imagine the cultists trying to pickpocket this guy. Like,
Yeah, you're not sure.
Fox.
You're not sure. I mean, obviously, you would think obviously he was made to put it in here, but the trunk itself does not appear any heavier than it would need to be. But like I said, everything that's in here is something you can grab, hold, touch, examine. The only thing that you can't is the star knife.
I suggest we lock this back up and keep the key. Take what we can back to the elf when we can, and tell
We're
him
taking the whole locker over to.
Yeah,
him.
just like that's the
Yeah.
first thing we do is just take that over and then we come back to where we're at.
yeah, I can lift it. I'm the pack mule.
But can we lift the trunk with the star knife in it if we
Yeah.
can't lift the star knife?
That's-
Okay.
that's-
That's deceptively heavy.
Yeah,
It's like Thor's hammer.
Yeah, that's the part that confuses you, because the trunk you can lift. Shothra can easily lift the trunk without much effort because of her strength. However, none of you who attempt to lift the star knife have any success lifting the star knife out of that trunk.
Out of character.
It's not for us.
No kidding.
Yeah, I had lots of contemplations about what I would do about this particular weapon based on the rolls that I made when I created this character. And yes, uh, none of you can use this weapon. I will let you know that right now, DM to player. So you're not wasting your time.
Right. All right. So we take back the chest to the elf's room. Just make sure you can lock the door again. Come back to where
so
we're
you,
at now.
So you take it into the room with Elf?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So when you...
Oh, but we have to knock on the door because he's locked it.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Well, okay. Yonk will open the door for you.
Okay.
All
So
right,
we get back there.
Give me a second here.
This will just be right
Yeah,
outside.
you guys are gonna want to move yourselves back over there.
Because I think I'll be like right here, just like in the doorway.
I'm the
I'll
one
be at
carrying it,
this
so I
door-
gotta be in the room.
I'll be at this doorway just looking in, make sure nothing's coming this way.
All right. So Shathra, when you bring the... Okay, is everyone... All right. When you bring the trunk into the room with the elf, he seems to be invigorated. And
Oh, good.
And Shima, you said you locked the trunk, correct?
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
lock the truck and I give the key to Shatra as she's bringing it over.
Yeah, the trunk is like rattling.
Open it real quickly. With the key.
I'll open it if it's rattling.
All right. So you open the chest, and even though like the elf, he's not 100%. When the chest opens, like he lifts his hand and the star knife flies to his hand. Upon contact with his hand, his armor and all his possessions redawn.
Wow.
Whoa.
It's like Thor's hammer.
No, it's like the Rohan King. What's his name?
Thor's hammer with Iron Man's suit.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I was gonna say, sure, but I still think it's like he gets reinvigorated, like the King of Rohan.
King. When he grabs the star knife and it's not so much Sailor Moonish. It's it's
Power
more,
Rangers.
It's well, yeah. I mean, it's more like the armor and the shield, like the personal belongings, like coin pals or other stuff, stay in the trunk. But his armor and his shield, once the star knife get into his hand, materialize on his body. This is obviously some sort of magical effect. If anybody wants to make an Arcana check to try and see what the heck happened,
This happened.
Yeah.
I will let you do that before continuing forward.
No
Can we all
Arcana
do
for
that?
me.
Can we all try?
Yep.
I have no Arcana, so.
Same.
Yeah, me
Uh,
neither. But
So
You can make an untrained check. It just changes the DC.
11 plus 16 is 27.
Not a critical, but still a very good success. You see this happen, and it reminds you there is an item that you know of. You personally haven't seen it. That provides the readiness effect to armor, where basically warriors can basically, as a action or a bonus action, depending on the rarity of it, can magically instantly don their armor or remove it as need be.
And he did this as soon as he touched the knife, right?
The knife touched his hand, and the armor like appeared on his body.
But he didn't touch the knife. The knife came to him.
Yeah.
As soon as he made contact, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Like the knife returned to him, and then he whips out of bed. And he takes a deep breath, and he's just like, "Oh, so much better." And then he drops to one knee, and he touches the star knife to his forehead, and he basically in Elven says a prayer to Desna, and then he immediately just steps up to Gwenin, and he's, "My apologies, dear lady, but I have finally found you."
Ah, another one of those religions people. Got it.
Did you say that out loud?
Yep.
Oh, my dear Emerald friend, I am more than just some religious person. I am one of Desna's chosen.
Hey, you can open the door.
Ah,
Open
well,
what door?
Oh.
I have been
So-
sent to provide aid to you. There is a terrible darkness that is starting to shadow this land. And for some reason, Desna has seen it in her infinite wisdom to send me to be your aid, as for whatever reason you are embroiled in the success or failure of removing said darkness.
I'll leave you two to chat.
Actually.
And then he just, he politely bows to you, and he goes, "As our goddess wills it, I am at your service." And like he's very flamboyant. I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that that he seems some type of clericy type individual, possibly, you're not 100% sure. Like the only thing missing from him is a lyre or some sort of instrument, because he has a very smooth and elegant tongue, and the way he presents himself and his mannerisms. And as you suspected, when he wears his armor, it is very prevalent and obvious that the scales on the armor are made to, at a distance, mimic the patterning of a butterfly, especially from the rear.
Can I ask him another question?
Oh, he's 100% fine now. You can have a long conversation if you want now.
Okay. What I think I'll do at this point is I'm going to say, so you're a servant of Desna and you've come to our aid.
I've come to your aid.
Okay. But where do you come from?
He will tell you. Hold on a second, I have it written down here. He tells you that he grew up on the streets of Absalom. He was a refugee of sorts. And during his youth, he took it upon himself to help other, refugees and those who were lost, find shelter, things of that nature, figure out their way around Absalom. And Cantrell would know Absalom is huge.
Oh yeah. So
Right.
for him to be a guide,
it is an enormous city. Like the map of it is enormous. Like, it is insane how big it is. Some people can spend their entire life and never leave more than one or two districts in Absalom. It is that big. Um, and he's in his regaling of, how, he came to be and things of that nature. He mentions a couple of obvious points of interest that Cantrell would recognize that are in Absalom. Some you haven't been to, some you have, but you know that this person knows Absalom very well.
And that he's actually legitimately from that area.
Yeah.
Nice.
And basically, he says that he found Desna almost the same way he found Gwenin. He was drawn to this particularly beautiful butterfly and followed it to one of the temples to Desna and Absalom. Was taken in by the cloistery, and through a long life of dedication and work, rose up the ranks to where he currently is, and was chosen, quite surprisingly, by Desna to be one of her basically mortal champions. He's not an avatar. He can't channel or imbue Desna, but he is one of Desna's favored children. And Gwennon, you've heard stories of, you know, worshippers of different ilks and professions of Desna who, for some reason, have caught her eye, and for whatever inexplicable reason, she has gifted them with something. Um, and when you think of that, the star knife that he wields, you think is what he was gifted by Desna. It looks, you don't know of any artisan who could make something that looks as exquisite as the star knife that he wields.
Okay. So after we chat a bit, I'll say we're very worried about the head of the hermitage, Harlock. Can you help? Can you come with us and help us find him?
Whatever you need of me, my dear lady, I am at your disposal. I do not know what evil befalls this land, but I know you are in some way, shape, or form destined to be involved with it. And as long as that is the case, I am to be at your side.
Okay, so he's with us now as we journey further to try and.
Yep.
Just kind of
Okay.
poked my head in real quick and said, "Welcome to the Wayward Wanderers," and just walks away.
What is a wayward wanderer?
Well, when we're not doing this, we actually are part of a circus. Um, I'm circus born. My father was an elf. My mother was a human.
And
Um,
he
and others have joined the circus for their own reasons.
he starts to laugh. Um, he 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 it's like very giddy. He starts to laugh and he goes, "I see now why she chose me to follow you." And and then he he bows again. And he says, "I've given you my name as Jathal, but as I grew up in Absalom, I was a street performer." And he basically, he like, while when he says he was a street performer, he does like an in place suicide cartwheel, So it's basically he bends over and his leg scissor kicks over, and he just lands back in the same spot he was standing and completes his bow.
Oh my goodness. Well, I think you'll fit in very, very well with us. Welcome to Wayward Wanderers.
He's like, well, you said there's someone of import here that we need to save, correct?
Harlock is his name. He's head of the Hermitage. You mentioned you thought he was being kept alive somewhere.
I don't know where he's being kept. I just know that um, the
We
woman.
do have a door that we need to get through, but it said it will only open for the chosen one. Maybe you're the chosen one it's waiting for to open?
I doubt that very seriously, madam. I am in no way, shape, or form related to Gazra.
But you are a favored child of Desna, and it may help us.
I can see, but um, I have no affiliation or allegiance to Gazra. I will. Desna and Gazra are not enemies, but nature gods are not always the best of friends. Let's just say that.
Maybe it's Harlock who has to open the door then.
It's like, I will follow you to this door if you wish me to take a look at it.
Hey, anything would help.
And we have the key as well. So let's see what we can do.
Yeah, we have a key of some sort.
Just gotta find the door to put the key in.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anyone? You know what? I'm gonna say that that's gone. Let's say it dies with your roll, since I forgot about it. Up there. Did I put an G in there? Yes, I did. Got it. So everyone comes into this room, and
With the dynamic lighting, I have no idea where everybody is.
I will put.
We're in the colorful looking
I'll put it
ocean
Oh, okay,
room.
all right.
You may also want to take that shield icon off.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no longer in combat.
Everyone get behind the barbarian train.
So you enter so when Shathra approaches the door again, you hear again when you step forward to the door. Corruption has shut this door, but that cannot keep us out. Cleanse these halls of the corruption that infest it, and we will open this door for you. Or if you are one of the chosen of the wind and waves, then you may enter. And then the motif stops moving.
Can I use the key?
Which key are you using?
I
The
have
one-
the other key.
Do you have the other key or? Oh yeah, okay. You have the other key. Okay, I'll step behind the.
I looked to see if there's a keyhole first.
Do you have the key out?
Yeah.
So, as you have the key out and you approach the door, where there wasn't a keyhole before, one appears.
What is this? Some Kingdom Hearts shit?
Kingdom Hearts is light.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying that that this is.
Okay, I tried the key on the door.
Alrighty. So you turn, so you turn the key, and when you turn the key, there is a audible click The key returns to your hand,
Mm-hmm.
and the door slides open. And I need a minute. I didn't think you guys were going to go this way. I was hoping you did, but I figured you'd go a different way.
Well, we've done a lot of crazy things since getting here, so
Mhm.
it's understandable.
Okay.
Yeah, but this being that it did give us the message it did before, meaning there is still other things within this, other than beyond this door.
Oh, what the hell are those things?
Okay.
What things?
There's like some fish people.
Fish people. Fish people.
Are they tortoises?
Fish. Mer
No.
fish.
Okay. Well, no, is there. Just give me a second. I need to prepare because there's gonna be combat.
Good.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dum dum dum.
Get my
So
combat
let's
music going.
see.
Um,
Yes.
just an off question. How tall is this elf? Like, say, compared to Cantrell? Are they like just sort of similar? Like,
Probably with his armor, he's a little bit taller than me.
Give me a second. I believe I wrote all that stuff down. Did I see? Oh, I think I have it in my hand notes. He is. He's like 6'3". Elves aren't typically small in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
So he's not exceedingly tall either, because obviously because Shathra is taller than he is, but even I don't want to say he has a slender build. He definitely has a strong physique. It's just he's not burly.
Like elves are lithe in nature.
Yeah.
mhm,
So
He
yeah.
would be the on the muscly end of that.
yeah.
Um, and we're about the same height, so doesn't
Okay.
really matter which way.
Yeah, I'm not short either for so.
Elves are never short.
Okay. So there's some flavor text.
Oh boy.
Alrighty. So, beyond the door is a large and resplendent shrine to Gazra, the wind and the waves. The floor, which bears a mosaic depicting Gazra's battle against Rovagug in the defense of all creation, is broken into two narrow moats, one filled with churning water and the other with shrieking winds. Four slender bridges cross these moats, which appear bottomless. At the far end of the chamber is a raised dais with an altar in front of two massive statues. One depicts a bearded storm elemental holding aloft a bolt of lightning. The other is a stern woman wearing clothing of sea foam and wearing an ornate coral crown. You recognize these as the duality of Gazra's masculine and feminine forms, um, each one doing battle for the sake of creation against this demon. Um, the the motif is beautiful. It is of exquisite make. Definitely something done by an artisan of beyond comparable measure. Let's see. No one has done any of that stuff yet. You do see um, behind the altar. I don't know. I don't know why they didn't put him on this page. Give me a second. Token page. Did you not give me a token for him? Of course you didn't. Because, well, why would you give me a token for one of the most important characters in the first book? Because that makes all kinds of sense. There is a gentleman of sorts tied up behind the altar on the dais. It is obvious that this person is in poor condition.
Mean these guys here?
No, I'm sorry. Hold on. I need to go back to that page. Where are you guys? You guys are here. Because he has a portrait in the actual in the text. I don't know why they didn't give him a token. But back here, there is someone who's obviously beaten and tied up. At the distance that you are now, you don't know who the person is. You just know there's a person back there, and they look in distress as they're, from what you can see, bound, gagged, and on the floor prone.
Okay. So I see these guys over here too, right?
Yep. And give me a second here, because I need to.
Oh, right. We got initiative to make.
Yep. It's gonna be initiatives.
Oh no.
You got a 1, didn't you?
No.
You got a 2.
Remember, I have a bonus of 0 though.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
So what'd you get? Oh, 5.
On the die.
As Cantra does as always.
Hey, they saved the best for last, right?
Save the best for last. Okay.
And this is going to be on perception.
Unless you were sneaking or doing something else, yes. Too many character sheets to open. Okay. You guys gonna start putting in your initiatives. I have a couple people I gotta do that for. Let's see. Okay. Not allowed.
Rawr.
Bonk.
My sleep schedule's been off rack.
Oh, I feel you. Trust me, I know. Are you okay? Do you not have any notes? Give me one quick second here. 6. Ooh, good roll. That is. Like, how do you have more perception than the other guy? Whatever. Oh, wow. Damn good roll. Where are these rolls when I need them for my PCs? Goddamn. um, okay.
Do you roll for Jethal?
Yes, I do. You can tell me if you want him to attack, and I will have him attack as best he can whoever you like are basically asking him to take care of. Give me 1 second here, because I don't know why these things don't have an actual stat block in just a token, which doesn't make any sense. Okay, so this guy right here, he is holding the 2 creatures. Okay. Why didn't you just use... I swear. So they are giant lizards. Well,
Great.
well, they're... I mean,
They look like fish.
They're medium sized. Well, they're monitor lizards, so their picture is weird. I didn't choose it, so they're not attached to the right stat block, so they are what they are, and you'll have them both go at the same because they are considered aminal companions. So they'll go with him. So I'm just going to remove them off the... I'm going to keep them on the bar. And I just need to do Jethal real fast. Is... yes?
I was going to ask
6.
Gwennon, actually.
Wow, that was not great. Well, I mean, he spent like an excessive amount of time getting his shit kicked in, so we'll just say that's the reason.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll turn this descending. So even though these things are at the end, they are going to move with him. They are going to be treated as
His move.
Yeah. Alrighty, so as you open the door, the 2 one of them looks like someone clerical, like one of the priestess you just fought in this room that you're currently in. Mm-hmm. And then the other guy who's holding on to the 2 like giant pet lizards, like they're like alligator sized lizards, they're big. He like they both turn and look at you guys and they're like, what the hell? You guys basically surprised them. They weren't expecting like anyone
Hell
to
yeah.
be in here, so they lose the first round of action. But
Means I go
as
first.
as a free action though, this one right here, he just he yells to the other one, and he says, "I told you that bitch Earl wouldn't be able to get the job done." And then the other one just like looks back at him and just like it's like, not my call, bro.
It's like, eh?
All right, Shima, it is your go. What are you
Okay.
doing?
So, first things first, Tiger stands, and as I'm running in, I shout back to
Sorry, I just
Wedden,
gotta fix this map.
there's somebody at the altar that needs help.
Yep.
And run at the priest here.
Okay.
Okay.
You can't stand there. That is a moat of water.
Okay.
The only so from the description I gave you,
Okay.
so like this gray area and this blue area are moats. The only obvious ways to get across them is to either jump across
The bridge.
or take the bridges. So
Okay.
you physically can't stand there unless you can stand on water, and you didn't let me know that this is some new ability you have.
Let's see.
Doesn't take much to jump, but it does take an action. But no.
I go Tiger stance, yell to Gwen real quick before running in and
Where do you want to be?
I think I'm gonna go. This long thing. This spot is part of this, right?
Yeah, that is uneven footing. You wouldn't be able to step there.
Okay. I guess I'm not gonna have too much of a choice then. I am running to here.
What's your total movement?
With the extra 10, I get the 35.
Okay, so let's see. So you were there. Oh my god, seriously, game. So yeah, got enough movement. All right, so you're there.
And breeding up on the priest.
Okay.
With my flurry of blows. And the first hit is a 24. No, 23.
23 against her is a hit. It is not a crit.
And that is going to be 10 damage. With max. And second flurry of blows. I'm doubting that's going to hit, but a 13?
Nope.
Yeah, I thought so. All right, next.
Alrighty. He lost his action this turn because you guys surprised him. Shothra, you go.
All right. Let me see what my movement is because I don't remember.
It's not 35.
No, it's not 35. I know that for damn sure. Where is my movement?
It should be right below your class.
20.
Yeah.
I can only do 20? Jeez.
Yep.
Okay.
Remember, you can't cross that. That's you have. If you want to cross the moat, you have to jump over the moat.
Then I'm gonna try and jump over the moat then.
Oh my god! Yes. Yes.
Yes!
Oh no!
I have a good athletics.
Alrighty.
What are you talking about?
So,
We've been waiting.
So where are you going to start your long jump? And I need to know specifically how long you want to try and jump.
I guess I'm gonna start my long jump here and jump 5 feet or 10 feet. I guess. I
Pick
don't
a
know.
spot. Pick a spot. Pick a spot. Pick a spot.
Well, where can I go? Right here? No.
What's
You,
your, what,
you could
what's-
probably get to here on the bridge.
better question? What is your strength total? Your ability score?
It's a 9.
No. Your
Oh, my
strength
strength
score.
my
All right.
strength score?
So I will tell you right now to do a long jump. The long jump is a 2-action ability.
Yeah.
You stride, which means you move your movement. And
Yeah.
then you make a horizontal leap and attempt an athletics check to increase the length of your jump.
Yeah.
The DC of the athletics check is equal to the total distance in feet you're attempting to move during your leap. So, so the example is if you need to succeed at DC 20, you can leap 20 feet. You can't leap further than what your total speed is. If you didn't stride at least 10 feet, which you are doing so, or attempt to jump in a different direction than your stride, you automatically fail the check. So basically, you have to jump in the direction you're jumping.
Yeah, I'm gonna go horizontally, and I'm gonna.
So you're moving in. So you're moving in this direction
Yep.
because you were here. So you're moving in that
Yeah.
direction. So
Yeah.
that means your line of jump has to be in this line.
Yeah. Well, I want to go. I want to go next to the priest, and I want to tackle him.
All right. Like I told Shima, that is uneasy ground. It's not 100% out of your ability to do so, but you could jump here to the south of this guy, or you can try and jump onto the base of the bridge here.
I would go right over the priest's head.
It's part of the tumble through. Like it would be at like you're you're thinking minutia. I mean, you're basically you're you're Steve Austin jumping across this moat.
Yeah.
To try and land on the other side. You're already making an athletics check to see if you can actually get to the spot. There being someone in your way who at present is surprised and can't interpose you is not going to adversely affect your DC. At least
I just want to tackle. I want to jump and tackle him.
You want to jump and tackle
the priest to the ground. Yeah.
Basically land on top of them.
So,
I want to land on top of him.
No. I just want to say this. I just want to say this before anything else goes forward. The moment you said Steve Austin, all I could hear was "hold my beer." Hold my beer. That's literally all I heard.
So, all right. So it's going to be 2 separate athletics checks. So basically, I need one. Actually, is grapple singular? Give me a second here. I have to make sure grapple is.
Look, I'm gonna make a bad decision, but I'm gonna do it anyway. This could turn out bad, but I have a really high athletics, so
it's a single action. All right, yeah. Okay, so this is a grave creature. Okay. All right. So it's gonna be 2 athletics checks. So let's see. We have to do a little tiny bit of math. So bear with me, those who are watching. So this is, oh my lord, this is
Pathfinder. Welcome to it.
This is Pathfinder. All right. So let's see. So you want to jump to where the corrupted priestess is.
Yep.
So you stride. That's well within your stride, and you're gonna jump 10 feet. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to firstly make a DC 10 athletics check to clear the 10 feet to land on her square.
Okay. And 13, 14, 15, 20, 22.
All right. So that is a critical success. I don't think there's yeah, there's no
You
extra
aimed
for
squarely
critical.
on her.
Yeah.
There's no,
Overshot.
yeah, there's no critical success. It's just you can success you get your maximum desired leap. All right. So now I need you to make a secondary grapple check. And this is your athletics. So I need to know. So you need to roll an athletics check. Let me know what you rolled, and then I'll tell you if it beats her fortitude DC.
Can I use a hero point? Regular hero point.
Yes. If you rolled poorly, you can use a regular hero point.
I'm going to use a regular hero point and put this one in dice jet because that was a flat 2.
Oh, actually, everyone should have 2 because after the first break, you all get another 1, so you're down to 1, and everyone else.
Cool.
Oh.
All right.
Let's see. What's her fortitude?
Da-na-na-na.
17.
You fail by 1.
You're there. You made it. You just
I was.
You just couldn't tackle.
Well, no. You don't go past her.
But I'm on her.
I know. Well, you land in. You run in. You bounce off of her.
Son of a bitch.
So now I need a dexterity. I need a dexterity check, or sorry, a reflex check from you.
Okay, that's a bit better. I can hopefully do 16.
Okay, let me see.
Damn, I was 1 off from tackling her. Oh, it would have been epic.
Let's see.
Oh, the gambles we take.
Well, you never know until you try.
This is true. This is very true.
Okay, and
I hope I don't fall in the moat.
We all hope you don't fall in the moat.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't think I have a float spell yet.
Okay, so this is what happens. I just wanted to make sure
No.
that there was a already established DC before I make a DC. And it was kind of similar. I probably would have been a little bit more kind than the actual module is. So
Fall in the moat.
So you fail to hit her with your check, and to grab an edge, you failed the reflex check to grab the edge from falling into the wind moat. So you fall 30 feet into the moat. However, because of the way the moat is written, you only take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall prone to the bottom of the wind moat. So
where's the bottom? Oh, the gray.
Yeah.
30 feet down.
No. So you're there.
Yeah.
At the bottom. So you're in the wind trench. This gray semicircle is the wind moat.
So 30 feet down. So
you're 30 feet down in like, into the map. So you took your 5 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
You are prone because you fall down, go boom. All is not lost. You can leave The moat, however, it takes athletics climbing checks to climb out. Um, Depending on how you try to climb out will affect the DC. I will tell you this. If you try and scale the wall, which is scalable, um, you can do that. Or if you choose to brace yourself because you're a medium, more than medium sized creature, you can do the whole Jackie Chan, scurry horizontally up the.
Like Ninja Warrior style.
I probably will end up doing that.
I will tell you that for whatever reason, doing that maneuver is an easier DC than the other. That is the only piece of friendly warning I will give you. You can choose your fate.
That makes no sense though.
I calls them as a season. So you're.
Look, I'm gonna tackle this goddamn priest to the ground either. Jackie Chan style or.
Well, you have to climb, and give me a second because I have to bring up climbing. Was not expecting any of this crazy. That's why I love you guys.
Well, you could tackle her if she's still standing after I pummel her.
That's fine.
Alrighty, so let's see.
But I'm on a mission now.
Yeah, so just so you're aware, for climb, these are the climbing rules. So it's a single action, so you can spend all 3 of your actions to climb.
I probably will have to do that.
You'll have to spend an action to sheathe your axe because you need both hands free.
Okay.
So you can't have your axe in hand, or you're gonna leave, or if you choose to, you can leave your axe at the bottom of the moat. Up to you.
No, I need that thing.
So you move up or across an incline, unless it's particularly easy. You must attempt an athletics check. I already explained that. The DC is already determined, so I don't have to determine that. You're flat-footed unless you have a climb speed. So as you're climbing, you're flat-footed. So if there's anything that tries to attack you while you're in the moat, they have advantage.
Man, I really hope there's nothing in this damn moat.
If you critically fail, I will tell you this: you fall and you have to.
Do it all again.
You have to. Well, you don't take damage, depending on how high you are, but you will fall prone and have to start to climb all over again. If you succeed, you can move 5 feet per 20 feet of your land speed. So that means. So that means for you to get out of this pit, depending on because your movement is 5, you need 6 successful athletics checks for climbing to get out of the pit.
That's like 3
because you're 30 feet down. If you critically succeed, you move 5 feet plus 5 feet per 20 feet of your land speed. So basically, it's 10 feet for you because you have a movement of 20. So if you can critically succeed 3 times, it's only 3 checks as opposed to 6.
Because this lady had one that had a DC of 17 for.
Oh, you failed. That's all that happened.
I applaud you. I applaud you for the attempt. Sadly, the odds were not in your favor.
I almost had it.
Oh yes, you almost had it. It'd have been spectacular. I wish you'd have got it. It would have been amazing. but yeah, didn't happen. Sorry.
I was 1 away.
Yeah. All right, so Shima, you see like Shathra, axe in hand, like what's it, Breath of Fire or whatever that dragon movie is, like she just leaps across the moat with her axe. She's like, rah, like she's gonna basically try and
I sort of reach out my hand to try to grab her, but
decapitate
I see her.
this
I see her
priestess.
disappear.
Yeah, she literally like just
Bonk.
tries to land, and the priestess like just rebuffs her, and she lands poorly and falls backwards into the pit, and she disappears from sight from you.
Yeah, basically I reach out to try to grab her, but then it's just nothing.
Yep. Gone. All right, so Gwennon, it is your go, and
okay.
you didn't see it, but you heard a Shathra yelling, and via Doppler effect, the yelling got quieter as it tailed off. You're not sure what happened in that room, but you don't think it was good.
And I did mention that there is somebody who needs help in here.
Right. Okay. But so, all right. I've been trying to figure out if I was to use my entire, okay, if I want to speak briefly to Jathal, is that one action?
It depends what you want. Do you want to give him a command? Or you want to ask him, like a quick type of, or you just want to like run in and go, I got this guy, you take that guy. There's a difference between how you respond. Like if you're trying to specifically give him an order that's definitive, then you'd have to spend an action to command him. You're allowed to command him as an action like you would any other companion. If you do not command him, he is going to act in your specific best interest.
In my specific best interest.
Correct. And which currently is dispatching the evil that is in this this monastery.
Okay. So I'm going to say, can I just say, no, he'll have heard that the Shastro Doppler effect. He's not deaf.
He's not deaf, yeah.
All right. So what I'm going to do, and does my movement start at the door, or does my movement start back where I'm standing?
Starts back where you're standing, because you were in exploration mode when Shima opened the door.
Alrighty. So now I guess my question is, my movement is 25 feet, but if I was to expend all 3 actions on movement, how far can I go?
75 feet.
75 feet. Okay.
Yep. One action per stride.
And what I am going to do is I am going to come up to the door. So that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30-ish, I think it is there.
Okay.
Is that right?
Sorry. Hold on. So to the door is 30.
Okay. All right. So that's just a second here. Well,
so
I just because of the dynamic lighting.
Yeah,
okay.
If you're on the other side of the door, that's 35 from where you were standing.
Okay. And can I see the person tied up at this point?
You can see there's a person behind the dais. It's not very tall. It's meant to be knelt at. So you can see that there's a person behind it.
So, I have a question. So that's a bridge.
That's
right?
The furthest you can go.
Okay.
Do you see my pointer?
But right, I see that, but then. Oh, okay, I got it. I was out of the room and I couldn't see. All right, yeah. I will go to exactly where your pointer puts me, which is 2 here.
Yeah, under the 2.
Next.
This one.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, right, that's my turn, and that's all 3 movements.
Yep, that's all 3 of your actions. You can move there.
Okay.
Okay, and even standing securely on the little bridge there, and you're safe. Like you can feel like there's a gale force of wind underneath your feet. Like if you got pushed off or if you stepped wrong, like you'd be sucked into this thing.
Okay. So the reason I can't see the person behind the altar is because we don't have the token for them?
Yeah, I don't.
Or
I'll put a general token there.
But can you ping where they are?
They're literally on the other side of the dais.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Thank you.
I will grab a generic people token. Let's see. You know what? I will use his token. I'll use Mayor Aber, which is weird. I don't know why. Like everybody else and their mom has a token except Harlock. It's like weird. The thing is, what makes me angry though is that like Harlock's like he's depicted in the source material, so it's not like
they expect you to make it just like we had to make the circus scrolls.
It's like there's no reason for there not to be a token of him like this. So this is not Mayor Aber.
Right.
Okay.
Alrighty, and where'd my initiative tracker go? Hello.
Okay. All right. You go do that.
Did you minimize the window or something?
Oh, there it goes. Alrighty, so Gwennon goes. Alrighty, give me a second.
Just kind of looking just all like after you.
Let's see.
I probably, well, it's too late now. I should have clarified a bit more about Jethal, I think. In terms of whether he goes into a defensive or an offensive mode. I guess I'm going to find out.
Who, Jethal?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we'll find out.
Yeah.
Oh, just so as the people who get closer into the room, the two big lizards have like this weird green saliva dripping from their mouths.
Oh, great!
And when it hits the ground, like you can tell that there's some sort of protection to this area, because when their saliva hits the ground, you can see it hiss, but it does no damage to the actual ground. Yeah. All right, so Jethal. I was kind of hoping you got him after this fight, but it is what it is.
We get extra help.
Really like he's
good.
He's good. Where's your movement? 35k. So I swear I keep doing that. Okay, so he can go there. So he's going to spend one action to move into the room. And then let's see. What's your range? Okay, 20. Yeah, 20. So that's a crit. 6. All right. So he comes in here. Oh yeah, you're totally within range. So basically, for those that can see him doing it, Jethal like runs into the room and shield up, and he runs the room, stops for the moat, and then Captain America's his star knife.
He can. I wondered.
like right at this priestess, just chucks it like right at her. And
I thought he was actually going to do the same thing I did and try to face his feet at it.
No,
that's a little bit better.
He stopped before the moat. He
Okay. Well. Well, y'all don't have a cool freaking Thor, Captain America, whatever the hell this star knife is.
Okay. Okay.
But mine doesn't have a boomerang effect, so this is interesting.
So, 18.
But does it come back? Is the question.
Well, I guess we're going to find out.
So let's see.
Is it his trusty boomerang?
Priest, what's your AC? Yep. He beats it on the first hit, so. Bum, bum, bum. 2. Okay, so that's. Alright, so that is. 8, 9, 10. So the first toss does 10 points of damage. And then, like none of you have seen this before, especially from this type of weapon. The star knife hits the priestess, and with his hand extended towards the star knife comes back into his hand, and he gears up,
rapid.
and he chucks it right back at the priestess for a second attack, which looks devastating. The second attack,
Like the closest thing you've probably seen is actually Cantrell's returning staff.
yeah,
But this is a star knife. It's sharp as fuck.
yeah, like, you know, this isn't supposed to do that.
Well, like with me, like when I hold the star knife, I have to dance with it. I can't. If I throw it, it's gone.
Okay.
So
that is 8, 9,
Maybe he can hook you up.
18 points of damage. So that's minus 18, and you crit, so that's deadly.
You guys will be needing me. I'll get there eventually.
Like I said, if it's still standing.
You got a replacement there. And he can do it at range.
Alrighty, and that is.
but he got lucky and hit too. I mean, you know, like it. I mean, you could have made your jump and had the priest just flatten to the ground.
I would have loved if that happened.
All right, yeah, that's all of his actions. So Cantrell, your go, sir.
Seeing that everybody just kind of rushed off, she's just gonna waltz right in
He's just gonna stride in all slow, all swagger style, as he's apt.
Kind of just sees this and finishes his movement of 35 feet, I believe, right there. Yeah, I think the storm has waited long enough, and we'll call a sudden bolt on the priestess. She will need to make a reflex save.
Yeah.
We're just railing on her.
Yep. That's 54. That's right. Hold on. I don't know why I marked this incorrectly. That should be. Oh, I know why. Because I was expecting to introduce him at a different point in time. His AC is 22. The shielded plus. Okay, so it's actually. Okay, yeah, because he actually has to shield up. Alright, cool. I had to make a quick adjustment. You said she has to make a reflex save?
Yes.
Okay, and your DC is a 19, correct?
Correct.
Let's see. What is your reflex? Alright, so she failed. It's not a crit fail, but it's a fail.
Alright, here it comes. Alright, that's 34 electrical.
Yeah, there's a scorch mark where she used to be.
And let's see. Go. And that's my turn.
Yeah, like she, like the bolt hits her, and Like it just she didn't have very many hit points, and it just basically just like literally
Incinerated.
there's a charred husk on the floor to the south of Shima.
Mm.
Smells kind of grody, Shima.
Now I turn my attentions to the lizards.
Okay, which they can't go because they are commanded by him. But now he can go.
The priestess is dead.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, she's done.
So it's my turn.
That's right.
Do we want to call it here and say that it's the top of the initiative?
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
let's do that because I know other people have things and we're changing our schedule a little bit. Yeah, so we'll call it here. So we'll start off next session with Shima.
Just to let you know, I'm Sparta kicking that lizard.
Okay, so I will tell you right now that is a shove. It's not which because you're doing a shove, it counts as an attack.
Oh
so
no!
A shove is I will tell you right now, just so you can think about that. But while we're
Your dinner can't come down here in the boat with me.
We're between sessions.
Hey, I can't let you miss out on all the fun.
I don't want him to join me.
Oh, God.
So
I'm gonna try and climb back up.
Okay, we're starting to sound a little more chaos than we used to be, and definitely more than Withered Ways.
So because you're using your hands, you can your hands have the shove trait. So basically, when you shove, it's an athletics check. Even if you don't have a free hand, because if the weapon has the shove trait, you can shove with the weapon. Great thing about shove and
I don't carry a weapon, so it's just my hands.
Oh, I know. So basically, the user's reach, which is 5 feet, if different from your own, and adds the weapon's item bonus, which you don't have an item bonus, to the attack roll as an item bonus.
Since I'm in tiger stance, does that account?
No. Because this is going off your athletics check. So basically, what you do is you make an athletics check, but you use depending on which is higher, I'll let you choose. Because the item bonus. Oh, actually, wait, no. The weapon's item bonus as an item bonus to the athletics check. Okay, so you make an athletics check, and whatever your stat bonus to attack is, not the actual complete attack. So if you're using dex, your dex modifier, or if your strength modifier, whatever modifier you use for your attack, you add that modifier to your athletics check for the shove.
Okay, they're both the same, so it would be either or.
And then basically, if you succeed, then obviously you shove whatever you're shoving, and then whatever else happens. So, but like again, there are DCs involved. So I mean, if you make it, great. If you don't, bad things could happen. So we'll see. Again, considering where you are on the edge, yeah, something fun could happen if you critically fail. But we're gonna leave it at that. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Thanks again to Crack Die for that raid. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. This is not the only show that we have on this channel. Let's see. Hopefully the bot is up and running. Show. Wait, is it shows or shows? I always forget. Shows.
I don't think the bot is up and
Nope,
running.
The bot's not up. That's fine. So basically, Monday is the last session for No Way Out. The pups are like a day and a half outside of where their final destination is supposed to be. So whether or not they make it there unscathed, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
They're still alive?
They're still alive. I mean, They're still alive. I mean, so worst case, worst. I mean, and thanks to magic, they have all their limbs back. So, I mean, yay. I don't, I don't know. So let's see what happens with them. That's interesting. Highly recommend watching their backlog of VODs because, oh my god, the nonsense they get into. On Tuesdays, we have Destiny Forged, which is another campaign in the same world, where the team there is basically in an insane dungeon crawl. Like it is literally a legit old school second edition, third edition type dungeon crawl where we gotta get through nonsense to gain an item, get the MacGuffin, and then once we have all the MacGuffins, we win the prize. So yeah, it's nuts. And then on Saturdays, the sister show on Saturday is Withered Waste, which is another show in again the same universe world as the No Way Out and Destiny Forge campaign. We have a very large world that's been created by some of our players and DMs, predominantly Rojan Quest and HB Fox. And they're another. I mean, like a lot of our teams just get into dumb shit they shouldn't be getting into. And yeah, they're basically. Did you guys rescue your souls from the dream realm yet, or are you still working on that?
That was a complete dream. Reiju has been cloned.
Yeah.
Our benefactor and our two other traveling companions have been abducted. And now we're relying on some crazy Eladrin who eats metals for breakfast to help us fight the abductors.
Yeah.
And that's in a desert with an underground oasis. And yes.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of crazy.
So yeah, crazy. So that's pretty much how our campaigns all end up with nonsense. And then there's obviously our campaign here, which is the Pathfinder second edition game, specifically modified version of the Extinction Curse campaign setting. We are at the end of chapter 3. So we're kind of sort of there. There's this encounter, then there's some other nonsense the party has to actually conclude, because there's consequences to whether or not something else happens that may or may not have been triggered by them coming into here. So we'll see what happens. And our final show, which is going to launch in a little bit because I need to actually get off of here, is our Behold Lore show. And that is our podcast show that we do on the first Saturday of every month. And that is going to be the special guest for that is going to be Gilly Tam, who was just in the chat, and that is run by Zoro for Me 3, Rojan Quest, and HB Fox. So it's very awesome that we're on all the podcasty things. So if you have whatever your favorite podcast thing is, if you go to beholdrp.com, all of our portals are there for YouTube and podcasts and all that stuff, and you can check us out on all that things. I gotta rush the ending of this because the other crew is going to be jumping onto the channel soon. Thank you guys, appreciate it again. We love your faces, and we will see you on the next one. We're just gonna kill it and see you later.